Understood. We're gonna
And
say
camera
all the
shy.
mean stuff now.
Get this crap off my screen!
And that's how we plan to take over Wisconsin. Oh wait, we're on
Okay.
stream.
What is the activity that is being streamed? Because me cannot see because it's desktop only.
Wait, what? Either
Oh, that's
way.
just the music from
And that's
YouTube.
how we'll
They
poison the
Ah.
water supply.
No, Ohio's already. Well. If we had any fans in Ohio, I'd be pretty gosh darn concerned. You know what? Fuck it, I'm doing it myself. You make me do this. Either way, so welcome back to the game. We're finally back with more D&D insanity. I believe the music should be very much audible. Maybe I'll turn it up just a smidge. Let's see. But other than that, reintroducing the party from last time and ever forward. We have Grendo, Samada, Solomon, Strider, Withal, Jaeger, and Zudik as they continue their journey onto the land of giants. Time moves forward with not much conflict, and as such, I will say Strider approaches Jaeger on one of these days of travel. I'd say that this is a moment when you guys are both in the eating area and you guys are both kind of alone. Strider, you walk into the room and see Jaeger kind of finishing up something. He is not eating, he is currently working on his mechanical hound, Zeus. What happens? What do you do?
Oh. I guess I already handed them out, but I guess at this point, Strider passes him the healing potion. I've finished them up just recently. So you were trying to mess with some.
hear a little
Kind of.
crank from one of the bolts in Zeus, and I look up and take it, and I'm like, oh, thank you. Are you familiar with an alchemist's work?
So that's what I've been working on all trip.
Intriguing. I've actually been wanting to dip into this kind of field. I can craft the tools myself, but after that I don't know what to make when it comes to concoctions. So I've been collecting monster parts as I kind of just like open my bag. You see an endless flow, and then you see some parts that I pull out, like a fire nuke gland, maybe some teeth from like specific enemies that we've fought before that are animalistic, and then some feathers from the harpies, and I'm just like, yep, I've been collecting some possible potion, materials. I wouldn't be too sure.
Need to finish that up with some herbs.
Herbs. You see me like pull out a small little bit, just write on something, and herbs.
As you begin to write down notes, Strider, you do look at the intricate mechanism. As I'll say, Zeus is kind of laid out on the table, almost like a spread, with this whole back compartment kind of open, and you see the interworkings of the body. Zeus is still simulating some form of life. It's just that he is currently like in a weird stationary mode where he's just kind of laying forward, kind of like on its chest. And you see Jaeger whip out his notebook close to his breast pocket, and he just starts taking down notes in a book labeled Alchemy. As time begins to progress, Is there anything you guys also want to add onto this?
Well, I'm a bit tapped on herbs and other ingredients at the moment, due to creating concoctions for the party, as we're about to head into dangerous grounds. But whenever we can restock, I'll try to show you how to put two and two together.
Would be much kind. I would be much kind. Well, I mean, if you're showing this much kindness, I can always help you repair any armor that happens to be damaged in the near future. As a show of gratitude, you've helped me, I help you.
Well, speaking of armors, brings out the splints and the long swords. I got these off of some people that tried to accost me for, I'm assuming, wealth. That you could make better use of it, as I've asked the rest of the party. No one can make use of these items.
You know what? I might be able to put them on Zeus, if not on any other thing. Plus, we could probably split them up. Maybe turn them into some form of lighter armor. I'll hold on to them for you.
Or shine them up and sell them. Just thought you could make better use of them.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll for the thing we talked about off topic before the stream started. Shakira. Just for fun.
Okay, so you can add two splint armor and two long swords to your inventory.
Okay, thank you.
So as you guys agree to trade supplies, and as Strider offers his know-how on alchemy and possibly even further in the education of the thing he's been kind of doing for the majority of this campaign, Strider, his alchemy skills. Maybe something more might come out of that. And then we transition to Solomon. As you go through about 3 days of guarding, you just notice that there's not much to do. After the whole trade fiasco and possibly seeing a tentacle creature, you're just kind of confirming that maybe it was just a trick of the mind. So you try to get your mind off of it. You dip into other facets as you see your party members engaging in other forms of recreation and skill throughout the ship. You even ask the captain for something interesting to do, and he kind of doesn't have anything except guarding, which he'll happily still pay for. As you do this, you start dipping back into your old dwarven know-how. You start considering carpentry? As you just kind of shift back and forth on it. So how do you go about this in your brain?
So I know there's a couple of crates lying around. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go around looking for any openings in like any leaks and stuff like that, minor or major. And once I find it, my first goal would be to then go look for a hammer and use the leftover crates to start like learning how to repair the ship. If that makes sense.
I'll ask this just so everyone on stream can actually know this. Do you have proficiency in carpentry currently?
Nope.
Alright, I'd say it would be kind of a flat roll unless you're like have some kind of prayer thing. So I'd say flat roll I'd say, what are you specifically trying to do with the scraps, just as a specification?
Oh no, I'm just trying to plug up holes in the wall and like kind of just slowly start self-teaching, like, oh, if I do this, the wood would split this way, and you know, like little stuff like that.
So you're just trying to repair the interior of the ship?
Yep, to slowly gain knowledge of how carpentry works.
Alright, I'd say considering what you're trying to do, I'd say it's a DC 15. You're trying to learn while also doing carpentry. I'd say at this moment you don't really you gain some knowledge, but you also are just like nailing boards to the side of the ship. I'd say at this moment the new Minotaur, one of the members of the ship, kind of walks down and sees this and is kind of points in curiosity. What
I
are you
will
doing?
continue doing this until he, because I would be more distracted in doing this than it would be at realizing the social implications of kind of just starting holes in a bunch of the ship.
Alright, so he strolls up to you at this point and kind of like says, "Is there a leak in the ship or something? What are you doing?"
There's small leaks here and there. I'm just trying to fix up the ship.
Is there a problem with the ship?
Yeah, there's small leaks here and there. I said that.
I'm just confirming what I heard. Oh yeah, this is an old ship and we've come across many conflicts. It wouldn't be that bad. I'd say, given that knowledge, you want some help? Because it looks like you're boarding that thing sideways. Cocked like a cross. Not like sideways as in he's putting it in like vertical. He's putting it in like half cropped like an X.
Wait, this isn't how you do this?
No. Here, let me help. And reattempt the roll with advantage. I'd say, given what's going on, and since he's giving you knowledge, it's a DC 10 as well.
You underestimate Pippa. Look.
I'm not underestimating it, I'm expecting it. Alright, with that being done, you spend the next couple of days performing carpentry as well as some light maintenance on the ship, and the interior and the outerior have been kind of almost reinforced as both you and New Minotaur begin to kind of bond over this mutual understanding, and he even asks you if you want to participate in a different form of carpentry, and says that some of the tables and chairs have been rickety. Do you want to help me repair them?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'd say roll me again, advantage DC 10. Actually, no, DC 5. And depending on how many successes, you do more than what I just said.
So, at advantage or without advantage?
Advantage, DC 5, and depending on the amount of success, you do more than that.
Oh.
We're lucky we're not doing this off my old system, otherwise this would have been a weird situation. I'd say with a 19, you definitely, you basically spend your whole time rebuilding and gaining a lot of new information. I'd say at this point, you gain a significant portion of training, which is a mechanicking game where you spend enough time learning a specific skill, you're able to gain it as a proficiency later on. And I'm saying right now, you've already done a lot, and this is something you guys do you guys maintain doing carpentry throughout your travel at this point, or do you just like say it was just for those 3 days?
No, I'll keep on doing it for the rest of the time. Well, the rest of the time on the ship.
I mean, it could be for the rest of the time. You could live for a very long time as a dwarf.
Gotcha. I'm gonna abandon the quest and go with Minotaur and the crew.
It's completely possible, but alright, let's just keep it going from there.
Yeah.
At some point, Withal.
Yes.
Great. He finally mastered that.
Shut up.
I know what I said and I meant what I said. Alright, Withal, you, as you're doing your meditating and such, on the top of the ship, hearing the waves, getting in touch with your cultural roots, with nature of the sea, something you didn't get to experience as much being where you grew up in the deep woods of your homeland, you hear hard knocks of violent savagery coming from behind as your voice immediately wakes you up from your meditation and says, yeah, you might want to do something about that. as you see Grinda attempting to feed her spider raw meat, and then the spider going for her hands, which she's able to pull away from at the immediate moment, but yeah, that was just right at the skin. It's like it was a strong chance she could have lost an arm. And from what you've seen throughout the week, on the 5th day, this is their 10th time attempting.
It's only but a flesh wound.
A flesh wound that can become very necrotic real quickly. Do you need assistance?
I think they don't like me very much. I thought a bond was stronger than this.
It's natural when it comes to animals. She's carrying babies. They get defensive during the nesting period. It does not matter who your bond is.
I suppose. Do you know how to help?
Do you want me to feed it for you or help you feed it?
God, my hands.
You want to feed it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give it assistance. Try again.
Alright, you have the help action, roll animal handling again with advantage.
Alright.
Do you try, wait, before you do this, do you do anything else, or do you just, that's all you're doing help-wise?
Let's see. I think I might have another thing in here.
There's always the other option of it being mean, but we want to be nice.
I cast Talk to Animals again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see if I can get some inkling of how stressed out the spider is at the moment.
Alright, I'd say roll me an insight check, and then I will roll something about that myself.
Alright. Spot do not hate me today.
You say
Yes,
that, but I
watch
just
your
did
hate.
a thing right now.
Dice bot shall hate indiscriminately.
21.
Oh.
Alright. That's an interesting roll. But yeah, 16 was what the spider rolled for its charisma, so I'll say right now with that 21, with your spell and you insight checking the spider, you know that it is, that you find the perfect moment to kind of feed it food, as there's coming and going moments of stress and mood swings within the spider. But it's not also that. You can also tell from the insight check being a 21 that the spider is definitely like it's fear. It kind of it hates being in the wooden cage. It's not super
I'm
small, but it's
sorry.
definitely uncomfortable.
As we attempt to feed us, I will let this know to Grenda. It hates the cage you acquired it in. Perhaps when we finish with the mission, you get a better one.
Ah, right. How much do you reckon for a larger cage?
Generally with spiders, they want something to hide underneath, something moist with water. I would suggest.
I mean the size. How much do you think it cost? I have an idea. Let's buy a mansion.
That
You
is.
can't tell if she's joking or not.
Sure, level out an entire level of a mansion to give it a home. Sure. But, I would suggest it'll probably be the size of a small family home. If you need a cage, they'll
Oops,
make
I
it
rolled in the
happy.
wrong chat. My bad.
Oopsie.
I'll roll again. It was a good roll, but
Well, what did you roll?
I rolled a 17, but it was in the wrong chat.
Okay. Like I said, it's advantage, so wait, was it just one roll? I'm just gonna move down there.
That was the one roll, and the other one was a 15.
Yeah, like I'll still accept both. It was an advantage-based roll. I say with the 17, you successfully, for the first time, give the spider full foods. Well, the first time since 5 days ago. 5 in-game days.
Brenda starts tearing up. And is like, I thought it would never come.
I'm not saying it's not violent. I'm just saying you successfully fed it, and it didn't attempt to take your arm. Let me clarify that real quick.
No, it's still deeply emotional for Grenda. I mean, after 5 days, still deeply emotional.
That's one way to view the situation.
To be honest, though, I feel like even if it went for the arm again, Grenda would be like, "Oh, it likes me."
It successfully got my arm.
They grow up so fast. How you know you'll be a good mother?
Either way, dramaticisms aside, I will definitely say that I'd say that's pretty much. Oh, unless you have something else you want to throw at it, that's basically what happens throughout the majority of the day.
I don't think I have any else to throw at it. Honestly, if we had the sirens from last time, I totally would have thrown a siren at it and just kill it and give it to my spider, but other than that...
Well, thank you for letting me know that information. You and Grinda bond over that, and Grinda, Withal, you don't want to throw anything at Grinda before I move on to the next scenario that happened during the time skip?
Yes?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Is there anything you want to throw at Grinda while you guys are going at the time skip, or is this all she's gonna have?
A bottle of wine.
You know what? Just for that, I have some kombucha that has distilled into some very high liquor. Do you wish to share?
Ooh. Go on! To my room we go.
I'm not gonna make you guys roll on that. That's just you guys bond over the course of that. And do you guys want to let anything be known during that time, or do you guys just want to end it off there?
Just end it off there, I think, right?
Nothing. All right.
Yeah.
Nothing body-wise.
That'd be good.
Or sentence, paragraph-wise. All right. So going back to it, next one on the chopping block is gonna be. So sometime near the 6th day, I'd say 7th day at sea. 7th day at sea, Strider, you approach Withal about something.
Oh. Hey, Withal.
Yes, Strider?
Meant to tell you something a few days ago, but getting kidnapped and tied to a chair kind of made me. It kind of slipped my mind after that.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Do you have any any lasting wounds I need to tend to?
No, no. I'm fine. A bit weaker than I thought. Caught me recovering some strength from a little adventure I'm about to tell you about. So while you were inside, I and the party acquired the Grenda's new friend. I ventured in outside the knowledge of that crew, and found out that they were a bit of poachers.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, they had a few exotic animals. Some that I recall were not very plentiful within their homelands.
I start to slowly pick up a level of doubt in the back of her head. It's like, nah, they were just probably trading in something a bit different. Maybe you were misinformed. As I'm pretty sure that voice is going to start nagging in a minute.
I'd say definitely in the back of the head, and facial-wise, you give off a sense as you hear that voice approaching again, and it hits you with doubt.
Strider begins describing some of the creatures he saw in the cages.
He begins describing exotic creatures that sound like they could have they could have been in any other times of forest, could have been in your forest. Some other exotic creatures that could have been from like the lands of dunes, the Dune lands, or it could have been the land of giants. Considering their size, they wouldn't be considered natural. And the worst thing that your doubt kind of slips into your brain is that it could have been experimented animals, possibly. And those are the deeper thoughts that creep into your brain. And you almost feel a little furious, not at Strider in any way. He didn't you weren't there. This was a different situation. Going by his description, there were way more men, and considering other factors that could have been involved, you could have been overran. So your reason and your internal thought are definitely in contrast right now. They're definitely but at the same time.
You know what? Deep calming breaths. I can think about this logically. There is no need to get too angry, and I can handle this like a mature individual.
No, you can't.
Strider.
The one loud voice screams into your brain.
Correction, I'm going to treat this as a calm, helpful individual. Well, you can be a giant man-child yelling in the back of my head. It does not mean I can do anything about it.
Those words kind of seep out on accident. Strider, you heard that, but she was clearly not facing you when she said it.
Well, just thought that the information would interest you.
I thank you for passing this my way. I appreciate your thoughts and considerations.
By the way, I finished a Bedak potion crafting, and I passed her a healing potion.
Oh, thank you.
Is there anything Withal wants to say to Strider before this passing ends, or would you guys just say that's how the conversation ends?
Strider, I would like to say, well, I appreciate you informing of this regarding animals and potential animal misuse. Could you please refrain from telling me this in the future, just for my headache's sake? To avoid unintentional migraines.
That's
I
fine.
got the Capybara song stuck in my head.
Alright. Well, at the same time, you guys depart, and I'd say, Jaeger. Alright, Jaeger and Solomon. You guys are kind of hanging out in the lower decks, having passive conversation about the last couple of days, as this is the 8th day at sea. And you guys hear a thud, like an audible thud, coming from a room that you've never seen people go in and out of. You assumed it was like a storeroom in the back of the ship. Because it's a double-doored kind of area meant for possible storage of items and things like that. And you hear it again at some point, and it almost sounds like a scratch. You also, as you approach the door, notice like a certain smell that scratches you as familiar, but at the current time you can't put it down. And both you and Solomon are Jaeger and Solomon are in front of the double doors. They could choose to go in, they could choose to ignore it, they could choose to talk about it. It's up to you guys.
Okay, so we have one or two options. One, we should probably inspect it because Strider got caught again. Or two, we could assume that Strider is strong enough to handle it.
At this moment, you see Strider just kind of passing down the highway, past the hallway.
God damn it.
Wait,
Okay,
if it's not
Strider. Jaeger takes out 2 daggers and just goes in like 5 feet of that door.
Alright,
Just rushes it.
alright. Your character doesn't have dark vision, yes?
I do.
Okay. And dwarves naturally have dark vision, so I'd say you both enter. Like, I'd say, Jaeger, you enter because you declared it. You enter the room, and you just kind of, you look around. You don't see much. You see crates and food and stuff like that. But something catches your eye off near, like, one of the crates where there's kind of like a crevice, kind of like someone could slide past it. You notice a feather. And the music dramatically stops because the playback stopped. Get it?
A feather.
Yes, sir.
I put
That
one of the
fucking-
daggers into my sheath, and I attempt to go grab the feather.
Alright. So, as you do this, you reach the feather, and I'd say you can roll a history check on it.
Alright, rolling.
Yeah, let's leave this on its own to deal with that. That's it. I'm getting me mallet.
15?
With a 15, I'll give it to you. This resembles only one other avian you've met in your journeys so far.
The
feather
harpy.
of the harpy. Indeed.
Land harpy.
Yes, the land harpy indeed. Do you show this to Solomon as well?
Yes.
Like, I'm just gonna give it to you as well, thanks to his 15 roll. That it's a feather, a humanoid-sized feather kind of thing, and it is definitely belongs to that harpy of which you despised.
Solomon, we have harpies here.
I just got rid of them, god damn it. First they're in the sea, now they're in the ships. Next there's gonna be a giant harpy over there in the land of giants, I bet you.
Next to
The mother of all
wall.
harpies.
God damn it.
It's gonna
Fucking
be the queen of all
cockroaches.
harpies.
It's just like that giant bat in Owl House. Giant bat mom.
Okay, I'm gonna go tell the captain. I'll trust you with this.
Wait,
I'll
what?
be back.
It's so funny because we literally assumed everything was harpies. Like
Exactly.
sea harpies, sea elephants, land elephant, land harpy.
This is my first time being on the ship.
Just to make it like even more lightful here, after he leaves, Jaeger just casts Green Flame Blade on his dagger and just holds it out as kind of like a mini torch.
As you hold it out, you go into you look into the little crevice, and I'd say are you trying to be stealthy about this in any way?
No, I mean, I've lit up a big ass green light. I don't think so.
Like you peer into the crevice and you see kind of like a little crawl space it made for itself with the harpy. That I'll give you thanks to the 15 check is the exact same harpy from before. Holding in its hand something that it was devouring a second ago, and looks up at you, its eyes set aglow by the green flame dagger at this point.
Damn it, it's eating our crewmates.
Do a quick like, oh, you.
It's eating babies.
Sends out a hiss.
It's eating the spider.
No, my baby! What's the difference?
Something's not wrong.
I told you, goddammit.
Does it look wounded?
No, it seems like it's like I'd say at this point you do look around, and it kind of made a crawl space more for itself. It took a bunch of stuff and it just kind of made it this area. A couple of like pillows from the upstairs where the captain sleeps, a blanket from one of the rooms, but an additional blanket, nothing no one was using. Like a bunch of food items that like you thought you were missing some rations, like some on-ship rations that didn't belong to a particular person. And you see like a jug of water and a bunch of other stuff. And it's also surrounded by some lighter, finer trinkets, like a sextant and stuff like that. One of the maps for a region that you're no longer really in, something called Hex.
Leave it to me to be the one here to do cleanup.
Yeah, but that's currently what you're doing. And I'd say at this point, since you're not making any immediate action, you're just kind of looking. You also notice that the harpy itself is also not making any immediate action, kind of covering its hands with its wings.
It's nesting.
That's a way of thinking this thing. You know what? Jaeger is just gonna take that one random ration in my inventory. Leave it on the floor. I fed you, you give me something in return. I just kind of like push the item forward.
All right, so you're saying, all right, so as you say this in kind
Trade. Yes.
right, trade. Gonna scroll up. All right, so like, are you gesturing to any particular item, or you just say any random item?
Any random, I want to see what this thing tries to give me.
All right, so I'd say roll me a persuasion. Roll me a persuasion.
Persuasion. Oof. Those are my least strong suits. Alright, let's see.
That's my best strong suit.
Oh!
Ooh, nat 20.
All right. For this situation, I'm definitely saying that it immediately. I was gonna do something comedic. I'm just gonna not lie. It was gonna give you the thing it was just eating in exchange for the rations. Thank you. You're welcome. Love you. Bye. I got pencils.
Nice.
We love you too.
Thank you, or don't.
Bye, Mom. He was like, everybody in chat, bye, Mom.
No, bye, Mom.
Give your mom a hug for me.
She gets them every day. But, including this one. But I'll say, plus I'm pretty sure my aunt made these. My mom's the master chef, but my aunt has been making a lot of pretzels recently. This is like, but yes. I'd say since you're giving it something, it immediately assumes in its brain that it wants something valuable. So it reaches off to the side and presents you.
Regurgitates.
That would no, that's a nat 1.
Just gives you owl pellets.
Oh, please.
Here's the shit I put in the corner. It reaches in the back and hands you a shiny looking Saxton and a book that's under it, like a big fancy something like this. Hold on. If you were seeing me right now. Also, this is time to show off what I got at the bookstore. Something like this.
Gives me some form of tome.
Yeah.
Or book, okay. A very big book, alright, I'll take it.
Yeah. It's written and it's an instruction book on like cooking. It's like a professional. It's like a professional alchemy cooking for dummies book.
Oh, you stupid.
Yeah, it's not. It's like if you know the For Dummies series, you know that they don't actually consider you stupid.
Jaeger's eyes light up.
And it's a sextant for like maps and stuff. And
These gods.
and it picks it.
The
and it
gods
picks up
really
the
do
ration.
favor me.
And she.
I'll
and
take them.
She continues to, and she just kind of backs up, and of course is kind of like, though it trusts you, it does understand that it is not. It's doing wrong.
You know what? I'm just gonna like gesture a bit of a, shush, like with my finger, have a finger over my mouth. I'm gonna put the barrel where I found the feather in front of the crevice, and I'm going to put the feather that I obtained from it on the opposite end of the room.
Okay. So you gather the material, you tell it to shush, and thanks to the nat 20, it completely understands. And what dramatic timing! The music comes back on. So you put the barrel back in place. It nods its head in understanding, and you move the feathers to one side as you gather up other feathers and put it to one side. Solomon, you tell the captain, and the captain immediately goes like, "God dang it, I got varmints on my ship!" And then he gathers two other members of the ship, Sun Kappa and False Angel, and they go down with you. Two of them, like one of them has like basically a flintlock like musket, and the other one has a club, kind of holding it like a bat, and then the other one just has and then the captain has like a plank of wood. As they go down, and I go like, "All right, where is it?"
We saw some feathers around here. I'm gonna look over to Jaeger.
Jaeger's
Did you
standing
find-
on the opposite side, is on the other side of the wall.
Yes, I did. The feather we found over there, and then many over here, as you see where I am now.
Oh,
It
God,
seems
it's
like this
multiplying.
creature, and maybe creatures, was around this area.
BS is way too much.
I say, roll me a deception check, Jaeger.
Oof. 6.
All right. I'd say Solomon, roll me an insight check, and I'm gonna roll an insight check for all three of the crew there.
Oh no.
Solomon, you can roll an insight check as well.
Please tell me the first one was the captain.
You know what? Yeah, it's the captain. He is completely like, "Oh, all right, I trust you." And then the other two members are definitely like looking at each other, and then look at you as they just kind of like see the scrapes of one barrel that was gently moved to the other side of the room. And then Solomon, I'm straight up giving you it kind of with a 15. You smell BS because you distinctly remember him saying that it was like it was kind of like more to the side. The feathers were definitely moved to the other side.
Did you leave the room at all?
I did.
Great. Probably leaving a trap for us.
Solomon, you don't really believe his words, but you definitely are accepting the fact that, like, it's your team member. He probably didn't lie. He probably just doesn't know.
Yeah. I guess I do an investigation in the room where the fritters were to look, see if there's a trap.
I'd say right now, though, with the 19, Sun Kappa is definitely like... I feel like something else is in here. We need to at least perform a straight-up inspection of all of our goods to make sure that it wasn't, like, grabbed. What did you say it was, Solomon?
With a fucking cockroach of the air. Fucking harpies.
It was a sky cockroach?
Yes.
We would assume they'd be much more in some warmer regions. Dang. Huh. We must be getting closer to the land of giants if we're getting sky cockroaches.
Oh my god.
There's more over there.
At least they're not like the dreaded sky rats. Those are the things we gotta start looking out for, though. Either way. Come on.
It's just fucking rats that have giant crows, like, sewn onto them.
It's like they'd be like pigeons. They would be like pigeons, except no, I'm legit serious. It's like flying rats. But no, it's like they begin searching for the harpy. Jaeger, Solomon, do you want to intend on doing anything right now?
Right now, Solomon, because he's paranoid, he's gonna go look up. He's gonna watch out for any sky rats up on the top deck.
So you just leave the room.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna look at the captain. Okay, if we're getting this close to shore, that means there might be a sky rat attack. I'm gonna be ready.
The captain joins you in genuine curiosity. Like, you know what? I trust my men. And I trust your guy. We're gonna do this. And then it's like you guys walk out of the room and go top deck. Sun Kappa and False Angel, who are also satyrs, just like inspecting the room with Jaeger still in there. So I'd say, Jaeger, do you wish to do anything? Or let them continue their search? Considering how you hid the harpy, I'd say it's more of an aspect of time in case they decide to like go full lazy. So I'd say DC 10 hiding check. But I'd say I'll just roll for the harpy with advantage. I'm not gonna give it a DC. I'm just gonna see what the happened to the harpy. I'm just gonna roll to see how good the harpy is at hiding.
Oh, sky rats break dance.
The dreaded sky rats.
Yeah, damn it.
They dance. Watch them as they dance. Their dreaded dance. Alright, that was for the... You gave it
They're
advantage.
emoting on us.
They're freaking stunting on us. Alright, they just have to beat a 17.
Well, as you see, fellas, nothing too bad around here. Don't mind me, I'm just going to mend some of the broken items from that harpy as I mend the barrel at the scratches.
Yeah, it must be in some of the other people's rooms. We're gonna have to move from room to room. Just to describe the scenario, they move from crate to crate, searching everything, but when they get to the harpies area, they do move the barrel. And she is just gone. They are like, huh. Well, we don't need to search the room. This is the only place with enough space to hide a harpy, so... I mean, we can't half-ass our job, man. You won't say anything, Jaeger.
I won't. Your secret is safe with me as I do the ziplock and then just kind of toss the key.
Alright.
You know, figuratively.
No, we get that. If you actually could search the rest of the room, it's like, we'll toss you at least 2 silver.
Alright, I'll clean up the room as best as I can and search it top from bottom.
Alright.
Lie and get paid for it. How wonderful.
They toss you 2 silver and immediately go to the other room. It's like, I'm hungry. One of them mutters as they begin to leave the room and close the doors kind of behind them, leaving you to your own devices.
I sigh in relief.
Do you share this information with anyone else that there's the Harpy aboard the ship? Or are you just going to let it just be kind of a thing that you know and then just let the next 2 days pass on as you reach the land of giants?
I will let it be a thing that only I know.
Understood. Alright, everyone, that's all the scenarios that I wanted to run through for that scenario. So I'd say the next morning going into the evening of 12, you guys sail across the Isles and see a huge island, like an immaculate, large-scaling island that goes on to each end. It's like it almost encapsulates like each bordering lines as you begin to kind of reach its mountains, which you think before it was just going to be like a small island, then it goes to continent size like skyline like region, like it's one across the other from the mountains of the lands. But then it just gets closer and closer, and you start looking more and more up as you are now reaching near to one of the sides, thinking to yourself, why are we getting close to a cliffside? Does anyone want to bring this up to the captain?
Nah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, as you guys get closer... Speak up, Raphael. You got this.
I'm in the kitchen. I can't
I
see
am
shit.
not one to judge direction or how one traverses through nature. That looks like a very dangerous cliff.
Oh, no, that's exactly where we're heading. And as he begins to turn, it's like you'll start to see the bay as we're getting close. As you look up, you kind of see an interconnecting fields on the side of the cliff. As you see like a whole structure inbuilt on the side. It's like below you see reasonable docks, but then above it you see another set of docks, and then above that you also see another like region of docks kind of interconnected with the others, as you have now reached the village of Cliffside, a village built on the side of the land of giants.
Well, that's dangerous, but
Not really.
What is
It's
it?
like it's built into the stone of the cliffside.
it
They
reminds me of
must
the
not
Sunside.
fear landslides.
It reminds me of a tribe I have researched for a project. They literally built their homes in the cliffs and had a preservation basement that had water flowing in it and other stuff.
It's actually more closer to that, but even then it's more widespread and more towards the top that has the actual core of the village, and it might be more on the other side of that, like, you know, on the actual cliff and onward. It's just that you see that, and it's mighty impressive to see a sustaining amount of villagers who are on it, as well as like some of the actual pathways, the stone pathways, including the wooden ones, are kind of built in a way where you're probably gonna have to go through people's houses or tunnels through housing, or like to get the more convenient routes, you're gonna probably have to ask people to go inside their houses and go through them. It's like a whole interconnected system of housing that's like a whole village built on the side of a cliff. And you guys enter one of the ports. As we're doing this, I will clarify that you guys don't expand that many rations, as Zurich actually offered his services to maintain not only the amount of rations, but is spending his time making a buttload of food with the crew, and sort of gains at least 10 days of training guaranteed, plus some additional learning with that, which we'll go over later, while at sea. So you probably did gain a recipe or two from the crew. As you guys didn't expand any rations, and everyone in the current party should have received a potion from Strider. At this moment, I will say you guys begin docking, and you guys see two human workers prepping your ship for entry, and kind of slowly guiding it in, catching it, and just kind of letting you guys like unload all your gear and things. You see one of the human representatives places a plank in between the ship and the dock, and it's wide enough for anybody to take anything heavy they need off. As he approaches and kind of walks up and goes like, "Hey, hello, welcome to Cliffside. It's like, as you know, you have to pay for port, but I'd say in this current trying times, we're just actually more surprised to see a ship. But in any other case, we're glad you made it. I'm guessing you're all here for business."
Yeah.
Alright. So anything you guys want to offload? We're gonna have to make this quick, just in case unsavories start appearing.
Just
Okay,
us.
Alright, pack up my stuff to my room.
I'll feed my. I try to give my ration to my spooter before
it's like,
I.
oh, we see you got a crate over there. Oh, don't worry. We'll just unload it using one of our cranes. Free of charge, of course. Free of charge. Just, we have to make this quick. As he just kind of, like, scampers.
Do not open that door.
Careful. It bites.
Don't worry. We're professionals. He kind of, like, does do a kind of a weird pause, but just kind of, like, he clearly is ignoring some form of formalities as he runs towards the crane, and immediately starts, like, lowering it. His other human companion begins attaching ropes and leashes to it quite quickly. Do you guys want to do anything on the ship as they are doing this?
Don't hurt it.
I already have my stuff packed, so I'm pretty decent.
Alright.
Before they crate away my companion, that is a feisty companion, but I'll attempt to give it my ration. I'll cast guidance on myself, I guess.
Does anyone remember the mission? All I remember is we had to be here.
Me neither. It's been too long.
Okay, and I'm gonna roll animal handling.
What was the D4 for? Oh, the guidance?
Guidance.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's okay.
Okay, so
13.
that is a
It's not a
13.
severe wound.
I'd say, Withal, do you wish to give her assistance?
Yes.
Alright, roll it again. And take the highest out of the two.
Remember, make certain clicks so it doesn't get scared.
Yeah.
And yeah, you successfully feed it. Again, your relationship is still sparse as hell. But you successfully are getting better at feeding it. And yeah, it takes the crate and immediately starts putting it on the other side and begins unlatching it. So, and the guy who's like basically the runner of this port kind of walks up and goes like, "You didn't see any squids or nothing out there, did you?"
I thought I did.
What do you mean you thought you did? You did?
Yeah, and then a ship disappeared.
I did see a lot of fish people.
What is this squid you talk about?
Well, it's
Oh yeah,
hard to explain. I mean, we have a lot of giant things out here.
that
But for the
squid.
last
I've
couple of days, for the regions between and reaching this continent, we haven't been receiving a lot of trade ships coming in, and a lot of port ships or any kind of ship. For the few survivors that actually wash up near our shores, the lucky ones, some would say, but I wouldn't, said that a big squid beast attacked them. Normally, all of the fish at sea are normally more passe and don't really bother. I'd assume it was maybe some reckless fisher who tried to take them on, but a lot would suggest that it just felt random. It wasn't even trade ships and fishing ships or anything it was attacking. It was attacking civilian ships as well. So we're not even getting tourism. So,
Oof.
at this
Mm,
point...
Again,
don't
I
know.
am curious what a squid is.
Well, we are a party of tourists, so here we go. Show us
Sirens count.
this giant rock.
Granda does confirm that they did see a giant squid along the way,
That
but
was an accident. I was trying
Sure
to
it
throw-
was.
Gerda does share that she did see a squid along the way on the ship, though it did not make contact with the ship really. It was just somewhere along the way.
I didn't see shit.
He looks at you inquisitively, going like, "Did you do anything different on your journey?"
We attacked sirens.
We talked to
We
pirates.
attacked sea harpies.
We attacked sea harpies and met pirates and fish. I don't know.
I learned what a boat is.
The man is a little confused as he kind of gets all this information from all of you and goes and just kind of like nods in agreement, and it's like, well, welcome to Cliffside. At this point, I would count you one of the lucky ones and kind of suggest shit, hunkering down your ship, because there's a like you're one of the lucky few that has actually made it. Maybe the squid has left. Again, the last 5 days have been pretty amiss. Nothing really bad, but we weren't expecting that much. But, it's like some force is trying to keep people from coming in. But in any other case, welcome to Cliffside. I'd say, does anyone want to stay on the ship or do anything before, or who leaves the ship immediately, is my question.
I'll leave.
Well, I have my stuff. I have no qualms about leaving this place.
Alright, so Strutter leaves, Zurich leaves, no one has anything. Grinda, you're waiting probably near the crane or for your spider, or do you want to be like on the ship waiting for it?
I will just follow where they unload the spider to just make sure that it's safe.
He's watching through the process.
Alright. So yeah, you guys are by the crane. Solomon.
No, remember my cat. My cat's biting my fucking leg.
Like I thought you were talking to me. Either way, Solomon. I'd say
No,
Solomon and
Solomon's
Withal-
already gone.
Solomon and Withal are the last ones to leave the ship. And I'd say, Withal, your inner voice speaks to you and it goes like, there is a mass.
There's a what?
A lot of light, a huge amount of life is coming this way. And it's coming specifically your direction.
From the sea or the land? Because this is the land of giants. It's
The sea! The
Mostly
sea, you
Power Jump.
fucking daft bitch! And then at this time, tendrils spring from the water.
Oh no!
Going straight
God.
to the we're going
It-
straight into the sky.
I
Oh,
turned
for the love
towards,
of God.
our guide. Is this what you call a squid?
There's a little
God, this thing came crawling out of the gut as his asshole. Jesus Christ.
You should have just
God
said
damn
it
it.
was a. You should have just said it was a sea spider.
That is a squid.
Oh my gosh. This is funny.
Here we go. Here's the best. Here's Zurich's reaction. Is this a squid?
Is this a squid?
Is it a squid though? Is it the squid or is it just something we don't see yet?
You put it in sparring table, by the way.
Oh, well,
Yes, of your channel.
Oh yeah, my bad.
My bad.
I was browsing other shit. There we go.
All case in point,
Uh.
fine.
Close enough.
Is this a bot?
It's not the same one, but whatever.
We'll find out eventually. I'd say everyone is surprised as the squid. I'd say at this point in time, I have began
It is a squid.
streaming what the map looks like. All right, I'd say you're over here. You're over here. You said you're what? Like I'd say you said you're gonna watch it move, doing the thing. So you'd probably be more over here. Or actually, you'd be probably more over here. You're on the stairs. And you didn't leave the ship yet. And you didn't leave the ship yet. And you are currently over here-ish. And you are currently over here-ish talking to the guy who's standing here-ish. And you motherfuckers didn't leave the ship, so I have to do the weird thing of putting you guys back on the ship.
Can anyone else see the map, or is it just me?
It's streaming,
I
so you
can
guys
see
can
it.
see it.
Yeah, it's streaming. I'm watching as he puts us in our little boxes.
I'd say at this point in time, you got off the ship. You probably would be standing somewhere near the guy either, too. Or,
Yes, I did talk with him too.
Yeah, so you talk.
Oh
to
yeah,
him
you're the
personally, so-
Snorlax.
Yeah, I'll just say you're standing in between the guy. Or, it's like, I'll just move him over here. There you go. The boys are all near each other. Alright.
But what's in this box?
Oh, it's, well, here's the octopus. I mean, the squid.
Yes.
Gosh damn it!
Is this a squid?
At this
I
moment,
think it looks like an average size squid to me. I don't know.
You guys ever
come
played
on.
Sly Cooper 3? That's what I'm getting
So
the
is
vibes
this
from.
the average size squid or is this the giant sized squid?
This is a Meyer giant
It's bigger than the
squid.
boat.
No,
What's
it's
average?
the
What's
perfect size
average?
squid.
It's
Calamari.
size squid.
It's gonna run at it.
You know what?
I
That
wanna-
would be something that
So
sustains
my
us for a
wife
while.
told me it was average squid.
Oh dear. I'd say then I'm gonna move the stream if I can to Foundry. Yeah, we did it. Now we've fully
Wait, you got it to
transitioned.
work.
This is what this looks like, and then now squid. It's more I had time to kind of put something together. Alright, so now the squid is currently doing a lot of crazy shit to the boat. I'd say at this point, roll initiative.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Oops, wrong chat again.
Is there something happening in Spawn Table?
Initiative. Ha ha ha.
No, don't worry. It's a different chat. I'm literally fucking everywhere in my Discord.
I hope I rolled in the right chat.
You did.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just a D20 for me.
You want us to start putting our health in our names again?
I'd say that is up to you on that one.
Also,
What the fuck? Like an expected character at 4 and Kanan was what the fuck?
I'm not using my shield right now because I wouldn't anticipated this happening. So hold up.
Adam Nat 1. Or
Don't
I
worry, it's
think
only
it's one.
initiative.
oh,
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
an
1
issue.
because I don't know what
It is
the
in that
fuck
one.
that is.
It's in that 1 plus 3.
Gotcha.
That one
Okay,
is still
who's
not
first?
one. But I do respect you. I'd say at this current time, you guys can. Did you remove the music that you said you wanted in here, or was it in?
I put it in. I swore I put it in there unless it moved.
I feel
It
like
was
the
nice
squid would
combat
get
music.
I feel like
Should
the
be in
squid
live
would
voice
get a
if I remember
surprise round.
correctly.
I'd say it's technically a surprise round, and it's doing it more towards the ship. It's primarily attacking the ship, and really everyone on it. It has no.
After all that,
Oh yeah, it's in there.
after all
It
that
is?
time Solomon spent fixing it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Buffy.
But I did say it was reinforced, by the way.
No joke.
There we go. Now,
Yeah,
jumped the
that's all I
4
wanted.
views. That's crazy.
Neat. Everyone wants to see the battle part, apparently.
To be
Yeah.
fair, I
Everybody
did
anything else?
recommend the battle episode as the one that first kind of started off with, even though there really isn't much gain in watching that. I'd say episode 1 to episode 5, up to episode 4 is probably like a good, like, if you want to know the lore bits. Either way.
Yeah,
So let's see what you guys did.
Oh no.
God damn it, it's not my watch.
No, I found it. It's in there. Alright, let's see.
Ah, okay.
So the one on top is Jaeger. The one after Jaeger is going to
Jaeger again.
be Linda.
Oh, the
Jaeger
Lord?
twice.
Is going to be Zed. Then the one after is going to be let's see here. Yeah, I like this. It's got some Berserk vibes to it. I like it.
Solomon, right?
It's a
And
good thing we're
then
doing
strike.
a regular campaign and not a not safe for work campaign. Otherwise, someone would pull up all the hentai.
I'm just saying it's not completely off the table. I just know that YouTube wouldn't allow it.
Do not tempt me.
Do not tempt me.
Just start throwing porn on my screen. It's like, hey, get out of here.
Hey, it's my culture.
It's my culture.
Alright, but so yeah, we got Jaeger, Grunta, Zed, Summon, Strider, Thor. Alright, and with that, I'm gonna also roll for the 6 people on the ship. So 6d20.
Oh, that's net 20. Nice.
So net 20 is going to be something like Wild Fawn, who is the lover of the captain. Next one is going to be false. No, not false, is it? Yeah, it's gonna be Sun Kappa. You wanna know something stupid? I'm quickly disliking the new thing just because it times out after a few times in YouTube. It just gives like it just does the thing where it just clocks out. I don't know fully why. So yeah, with that being said, after 16 it's 15, which is the
So you tell
Captain
me-
Fester.
Well,
Alright, I know I spelled Captain wrong, it's fine. The Capitan. Let's see here. The next two is gonna be Jade and New Minotaur. And the last one is false. And then I'm just gonna put it down, just the 2 humans. And I kind of want to see what the squid's gonna roll. Interesting, interesting. So pretty
Okay.
much close to the bottom. It's just gonna be on the bottom. Alright, with that being done. This is gonna be the descending order. I'm gonna start off with the Mire as a surprise, and it spends most of its times directly attacking the ship. it takes off the it begins wrapping itself around the mass and begins shifting the ship towards the water to start pulling it towards the water, and immediately makes 2 attacks to the ship. Actually, hold on. Actually,
Well,
it's gonna make 2 attacks to the ship, and it's gonna make 1 attack to 1 random person on the ship. So 1, 2,
man, this
see,
ship
there's
was
6
already on the
people.
brink of death.
Oh wait, there's 2 more people. I didn't see them.
Yes, 6
Right.
whites and then 2 players.
Yeah, it's gonna hit that motherfucker, and that guy is currently Wild Fawn. Oh, how interesting. That's gonna be. That is going to be a +11. But a swing. That's a nat 1, so it doesn't matter.
Yay!
Nat 1. She ducks as a tentacle goes wild and almost smacking kind of the ship, but not doing any real damage. That's gonna be the first attack this squid actually makes. That attack actually could have killed her. So next one on the chopping block is gonna be Jaeger. What are you gonna do, buddy?
Alright.
You're right here.
I just scream out, Captain Longbottom! And I, let's see, I'm going to take me and Zeus, once it's his turn, obviously, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to the left, if I can reach the top of that balcony. Or, I mean, not balcony, but the dock area.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the ruler to... Oh, that's the one. So where you want to go?
Left, that's right. So pretty much on top of it if I can. Of the no, not on that. Yeah, that in that direction, the left side, and then just on there for the dock.
Alright, gotcha, buddy.
I'll move that way as I pull out my heavy. Wait, is it my heavy or light? I think it's a light crossbow. Yeah, it's a light crossbow. As I pull out a light crossbow and load it with my bonus action, just hear the snap, then load it in, and then take a pot shot at it.
Alright, roll attack, buddy. So I got this
What
dang thing.
is my thing? I have a +5 to hit. That is a 21 to hit as I just shoot it out.
Roll that damage, buddy. It hits.
Yay! First blood, we're winning for now.
Yes.
3. Ooh, 7.
Alright, 7. Alright, so with 7 damage dealt, it definitely feels it. After that, nothing else?
Yes, after that, my dog follows me, and pretty much for its turn, it just takes the dodge action.
Alright. And since we're doing that, and since your dog's gonna be with you, I'm just gonna do... I think it's too big. This is too big.
That work. You might want a mastiff.
Hold on.
Oh, they don't have dog?
I see dog.
Not.
How about this? Like, what if this is I use a goblin mini?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
You might need to go to the compendium.
I'll visit it
then go,
after stream.
I'll take a goblin then.
I'll do it after the stream.
Alright.
It's tiny enough.
Like, it'll be quick, trust me. So yeah, you it's like Zeus is staying right there, barking you. It's like bark, 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 bark. Grinda, you're up next on the chopping block. What do you do? You are currently
dear.
over here. If you're looking at the stream.
Let's see. So who goes after me?
Zed. Normally I wouldn't give out that information, but in this situation I'll let you know it's Zed.
Yeah, he's too far anyways.
Zed is like way over here.
Hello.
Let's see. So that is I'm gonna guess the crate. Who's the spearman? Next to the
This
to
guy?
the side.
He's one of the
No,
humans.
no. To the side. The one that no. The
Oh,
one
this?
next to him.
Oh,
No, not the crate.
Strider. This is Strider.
Okay. Let's see.
He's on the stairs.
Mm. Hmm. I'm debating, but I will just use enhance ability on Strider, and I'm gonna flip a. You know what? I'll give him bull strength. And no, wait. I'll give him bear's endurance. So
You're confirming Bear's endurance?
yeah.
Alright.
You gain 2d6 temporary, Strider.
You touch him, yeah? So you walk up and
Yeah.
touch him? Alright.
Yeah, it's a touch spell.
You move to the side of the crate. You get over here, you touch Strider, you grab his arm clearly, and then you bestow him the strength he needs. Speaking of which, it's Zed. It is now you're do you want to do anything, or is that the end of your turn?
I shall cast Guiding Bolt.
Alright. He has to roll a save, or is it like it's roll to attack?
It's a roll to attack.
Gotcha.
So
Also,
my
Brenda, sorry
thing
about
is-
that. Did you end your turn?
Yeah, I'm not
Actually,
sure.
can-
Okay.
Can you move me like 5'4" towards the shore?
Yeah. 1, 2.
There. One tile.
Oh,
No, just one tile.
Just one. Alright, there you go.
Oh. No, actually, yeah, two. Go ahead. Yep. Put it back up there.
There you
Like,
go.
and then I place out my young and try to attack. Why isn't that going? Give me a minute. I guess I gotta get here for a second. This is not letting me do the thing here. Oh wait, I could. It's a pop out. Never mind.
Yeah.
20 plus 4. That misses. But I don't know why they didn't want me to do my phone attack.
Oh, is it under 10?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
There goes one spell slot. There we go.
With that being done, do you end your turn with that?
Can't use more than one level spells. Just get ready to dodge. Just that's about it, I guess. I'm a freaking war cleric, so all I'm really made for is fighting.
Alright, with that being said, Solomon, your turn.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't.
So
Yeah,
I have
don't
a question.
Mhm.
This is gonna ask, good. D&D is meant for the bold. I'm gonna rage, jump into the water.
Like
Because
all the
I
way
have
to
a-
the left?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, you can do it if you
You
want. I'm
haven't
just
learned-
curious.
You haven't learned how to swim yet.
No, by D&D official rules, you start off with the ability to swim.
I was making a
You're,
joke.
you're,
To
you're,
be
wear,
fair,
you're wearing armor.
to be fair, even if he has to, just give you a heads up. There's still like a shallow bit of land, so he wouldn't necessarily need to know how to swim as much as he just tried not to drown.
And
You're
I would
wearing
not.
heavy armor.
No, I'm not. I'm wearing medium
what.
armor.
Oh, that's his character design for I think.
Yeah,
right?
he described himself in some form of like dense material, but like he's really just wearing medium. It's just weird looking armor. Don't. It's just cosmetics. It's just cosmetics.
Okay, looking at it, so everyone, I'm wearing scale mail.
At least he's not wearing stone armor.
Yes.
Idea for later. Stone
Also,
armor.
oh no, I'm still building the stone armor. Don't get me wrong.
Where
But
did this
first,
glare
apparently, you're
summon
making
itself
wood
from?
armor.
Yep.
Your room?
No,
I
I
just
think I
scratched
was gonna
my
make
head.
a stone weapon. That was my plan.
Either way. So you're gonna run all the way to the left, or and just jump in the water?
Yep, I'm gonna do a plunging dive.
Oh, so you're still going after this? So you're gonna jump like kind of over here? Is what you're trying to say?
Yep.
All right, you're all right. You're in there.
I'm not using my shield by the way, so my AC should be 16.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm doing that. I'm doing a reckless attack because I want to say I deserve the reckless attack if I'm jumping off.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how this is not reckless attack.
That's when.
Nice.
Now to look up my damage. So
It
2d8
hits
plus.
You're saying
Oh
Luis?
god. So,
It hits automatically if it's a crit.
yep. So what you see is Solomon just sees this giant squid, tired of everyone trying to gaslight him to thinking there's no squid. He's gonna jump up and he basically starts. His blade makes contact, and he starts going down the squid's back.
Technically, you're making content, yeah.
Yeah.
But also makes sense. Your rage is caused in this moment by the fact that you were proven right, and when everyone was doubting you.
So he takes 15 points of damage.
Don't you have rage dice plus?
No, that's at layer levels.
All right. No crit die. All right,
Not
so
yet.
all right, you hit this sucker for 15 whole damage.
Yep.
Pretty savage. You slam your weapon into it. After that, it's go. Hold on. Strider, your turn. Go.
Oh, what's in this box?
Could be anything, even another box.
It could
What's
be
this
another giant squid.
Pokemon?
I didn't anticipate a second one, so that's on you guys.
I'm very interested in this box. But for now,
I'm sure the
I
box is
guess-
just my scooter.
oh. Then why are we fighting this?
We're not fighting the spooter. We're fighting the squid.
Yeah, but why are we fighting the squid?
Because
I don't know. I hit the ship,
Dock.
and it hit the ship again. And I tried to hit someone else, but failed.
The ship that you've been riding in for the past 11 days, plus its crew, is currently being attacked by a giant squid. A squid that some of your party members suggested was in the water, but has never made any attempts on the ship prior to being here. So you guys just kind of ignored it, in the sense that you never saw it, so it doesn't matter. Now it has appeared. It is now making full contact with the ship, and it has made an attempt on one of the crew members' lives.
Oh no! I
you
know
don't
it's
have to attack it.
I know what's going on. I'm just in character. Stra's like, why
Oh,
are we
this
involved in this?
This is an in-character question.
What? Why are we involved in this? How is this our problem?
I need another transportation, and
See,
then I
Solomon
just
has his own reasoning.
point to my crate.
Is the crate off the ship yet?
Yes, but still need a form of transportation. How else am I gonna get
Yeah.
my spider off this island?
Thought we were gonna find another way off.
That'd be
Thought
my
they were heading
plan.
out.
I don't think
But-
this thing is going to discriminate with what's going to want to eat.
Oh, whatever. Okay, I'll go climb on top
Does
of the ship.
anyone know what squid tastes like?
I'll roll history, just cause. I don't know if I would know, to be honest.
Okay. Can I see the squid from here?
I mean,
Yeah. You're on stairs right now.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, so I have the high ground.
I tell you, they taste good grilled.
Well,
Zurich will contemplate this.
It's like calamari. It's like sushi. Sushimi. But
No, we could have done that with the sirens. Sushimi is too late.
what is the distance that this spell can go?
Also, you were just enhanced, by the way. Also,
I know that.
just letting you know again. Just giving you a reminder. Well, like, as he's contemplating what he's gonna do with all this, is there anything you want to throw on the table?
Okay.
You're gonna do something, Strider?
Strider, did you roll
I'll,
the d6? Oh yeah, you did. Never mind.
Yeah, I
so you
did.
could.
I'll cast Hex on it.
Okay.
I have a range. It has a range of 90 feet. I'm assuming that it's close enough.
Yes,
if
it
not,
is,
I
sir.
can move up a little.
I'm pretty sure that would be half
Okay.
across the map. Yes.
And then and then I get to choose a type of ability check that it'll have disadvantage on. I choose Strength.
All right.
I'm assuming that'll come in handy.
And this also is attack, by the way. Yes.
Nope, it's a check.
Oh, it's just on strength-based checks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on strength
Yeah.
based. Oh,
Okay.
Not saves, otherwise I'd pick Dexterity or something. But,
I get that. Just making sure if it's attacks and stuff like that. So no, it's just basically strength-based checks, but not saving checks. So, and this is just for the stream to know what your spell does.
Okay, so that was a bonus action,
Yes, sir.
and then I get. Why does it only go up when you go to third? There's- The damage never goes up on this. This kind of sucks.
Food for later.
Because all it says is that the length of your concentration increases.
It's
Oh,
a
whatever.
weak version of Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, but anyway, I'll do that, and then I guess I'll cast an Eldritch Blast because I don't think I'm gonna be moving forward.
How far do you
Yeah.
want to move forward?
Uh,
Are you just keeping your distance?
I'll just be in front of Grinda too, so that she's not in.
Alright,
She and her pet aren't in harm's way.
I'd say you're just standing kind of near the railing then. Nothing else you want to throw out there?
15 hit.
Oh, 15 to hit? It hits.
Okay, so it takes the D10 of force. Or it improves next level, right? Yeah. It comes to next level. Okay, so um, and then it also takes a D6 from Hex. Oh. Okay, so it takes 8 force damage and 2 necrotic.
So it takes a total of 10 damage.
Yes.
With that 10 damage striking it, alright, so it is, yeah, you do the 10 damage to it, and that is your turn. Withal, it is now your turn.
I'm still on the ship, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I am going to take out my little bag of pets.
So what we summoning today?
Let us see,
Jesus.
let us see.
Oh no. Is the ferret gonna come back and become a chef again?
No, that's the baboon, you fool.
Oh yeah.
This reminds me of Charmy with her little cotton lambs.
I'm gonna throw 3 of them. So. Okay, let's see.
So what are you pulling up?
2 jackals and a giant weasel.
Alright,
It's
3
her bag of
jackals.
2.
Oh, just 2? And,
Giant weasel.
giant weasel. You got it. Would you like a side of fries with that?
And as I do that, I'm going to shout to them, protect as many sailors as you can.
Alright, so they all move to, like, the 3 that are near you. Like, the one goes to Fawn, the other one goes to Sun Kappa, the other one the new Minotaur. Actually, no, he's right there. False Angel and the Captain are over here, kind of slightly out of reach. But other than that, anything else you're gonna do this turn, or?
Will I still be able to attack after doing that? I believe not.
I don't think so. I think it was an action to do all that.
Alright, I'm gonna move some distance. I'll move to the nose of the ship.
So Wild Fawn is gonna make an attempt to leave the ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's on the plank. I was afraid that
Abandon
was
ship.
gonna happen. But other than that, yeah, she walks off the ship. And next one on the chopping block is going to be Sun Kappa, who also takes his action to get off the ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Captain Fester is gonna stay on the ship. And he's gonna move towards, I'm gonna put him over here, but, the gist is... Oh, didn't want to do that. The gist is that he's heading towards one of the harpoon guns, and he's gonna attempt to fight back. And I'll make that roll as soon as I do Jade and False Angel, who... Let's say False Angel is going to move towards one of the harpoons, and Jade is going to evacuate the ship as well. New Minotaur is going to act as a block with the animals for their stuff. I'm just gonna move him slightly out of the way. I'm just preparing because I screwed up a little bit because when I clicked on the ship, I immediately made everything super obscure. But essentially, everyone except like False and
Fester.
And Fester, Captain Fester has at some point exited or is leaving the ship. I'd say at this point, after them, the two humans are going to start doing something. He's going to take his full turn to pull out an actual gun and shoot at this thing. That's going to be his turn when I get to him. And then the other human is going to immediately start moving out of the way and assisting these guys to the other side. I guess they're going to be spending their turn kind of blocking Fester. This one's going to have a False. Is he under the ship? I have no idea where they went. Where is it? Little bastard. There he is. With that being done and all these technical difficulties playing a role, I will fix this later. The other guy is going to move everybody out to the side. That's where he's going to spend his turn doing. This is where you are. And I'm just going to put you guys over here. Just imagine a giant fight with all this craziness going on. After that, it's going to be the giant squid's turn. And after getting struck... But first, hold on, let me make a couple rolls here. That was Captain Fester. He hits with a harpoon. Here comes False Angel with a rebound shot, and it misses entirely.
Yes.
And here comes the captain with a gun. But he actually has a modifier. And he is going to take a couple of shots. That's a nat 20. Holy shit. This guy is fucking pissed. And he also has multi-attack. So he's getting a secondary shot at this. And he also hits. So 3 hits. With that being done, I'm saying that 4 damages are actually being calculated at this point. I'd say we're going to the top of the order. Jaeger, what are you doing right now?
I'm going to move another. What is it like? Going to go up the steps behind me. So that's 1, 2, 3, 6. Go as far as I can, and go behind the barricades. I'm going to bonus action reload, and then pull out the thing again, and then take a pop shot.
Alright, so how far you want to move?
Going to be no down. So all the way into the docks, back up as far as I can. So it should have been like 1, 2. No, you're going way too far. So diagonally 2 downwards. Yeah, there you go. Another one. And then 2 up the stairs. 20, and then 2 up. So that should put me 1, 2. Okay, yeah, that's still within range. Alright, and then I'm gonna reload the light crossbow again and take another pot shot.
Alright, roll that attack attempt.
That is an 18.
Hits.
Alright. It's 5. Oof, the damage went down again. That is 5 damage, and I pretty much just end turn there.
Alright. 5 damage. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Either way, so after that, the next one on the chopping block is gonna also be Grunda. You
Alrighty, I didn't get hit, right?
yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just check real quick. I'm gonna roll a bonus action to use Tales of the Beyond, and I'm gonna roll a d12 to see which tail I get.
Alright. Roll on the table.
Okay, I get Tale of the Clever Animal. For the next 10 minutes, whenever the target makes an intelligence, wisdom, or charisma attack, can roll an intelligent die. Don't think that'd be useful right now. So, I don't really... Let me see something. I'll use Vicious Mockery on the tentacles and just call it a obese octopus. I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery against the squid, and I'm gonna call it an obese octopus.
Ah, I see.
That needs validation of being strong by attacking ships on the random. It's like, I'm a strong guy. No, you're not.
Alright. Checking something with
Alright.
Vicious Mockery real quick.
Alright.
Just follow you fucking squid.
Should have just stuck with the other squids.
Okay, cool. So it has to roll a
It's a DC 14, so.
Okay. DC 14. DC 14. Alright, so it's gonna have to roll a alright, interesting.
¿Qué compro siempre? ¿Qué? Estoy pensando. ¿Cómo se llama?
Rolls a 17.
It works.
Beats it.
On the bright side, it's a cantrip.
To be fair, there's a probably actually would have gotten advantage or something on it, but we're not gonna worry about it.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. Then I'd say... Then I would say... Next person on the chopping block is also gonna be... Solomon. Solomon?
Hmm.
It's a solo man. He no longer here. He left us, I
Yeah,
guess.
I'm just gonna have to move ahead. Alright, so
Whatever then.
Strider,
Yeah.
your turn, go.
Well, around my turn. I could have sworn I was number 3 in the round thing.
Huh? Alright, sure. Hold on, let me see, because I could be screwing up. Yeah, Zed, your turn, sorry. You're the one before Solomon anyway. No wonder he left. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're ahead of the thing.
Goddamn. Alright, I'm gonna cast another guiding bolt again. Hopefully it hits. 16.
Hits.
Alright, so 4d6 damage, I believe. Double check. Guiding bolts. Yep, 4d6 damage. Alright. And it's radiant damage. Yeah. That's a 12 for damage. And the next attack roll is made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage. So everyone has advantage on the squid until my next turn.
Mm-hmm. So that means somebody doesn't have to do a reckless. I'd say, yeah.
Alright, Solomon's your turn.
Let me just verify how much. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move 2 spaces to my left while swimming.
I mean, it's like shallow-ish water, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, you could still swim in shallow water. It's just, it's not necessary. But either way, you're good. It's like,
So that would
yeah.
be no, because there's actual rules for this. If I'm swimming and I don't have swimming speed, it's double movement. So I've used 20 movement
Okay,
so
okay.
far.
Okay, you're good.
So, and right now, I'm not. So, and first thing I do is I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate my fire ability. So, what you see is that Solomon starts steaming up, and with it, the water and the squid start to burn. So, the squid takes 2 fire damage, and I am gonna roll for hit.
Remember, you have advantage and you don't need the reckless.
I'm guessing that hits.
Yeah. Yeah. 18 hits. 13
And it takes
damage.
Yep.
Alright. Anything else?
Does the squid look bloody yet?
No.
Damn. Continue.
It's definitely getting the shit kicked out of it, I'll tell you that. I just did the calculations. Strider, your turn, go.
What the strangest thing? Fighting a sea spider as we're unloading a land spider. I'll Eldritch Blast it again.
Yes, the simplest of moves.
Alright, I see that. 1 second.
Ranged attacks have advantage too.
Ranged attacks have advantage too, but actually, let me double check that. What ability did you say it was? Sam?
It was a sacred fire, sacred flame.
No, it was a guiding bolt.
Oh,
Because I actually should, but I'm going to double check it.
attacks have advantage too.
I heard that. Next attack. Yeah, it just says next attack. It doesn't specify range or melee, so you're good.
Oh no, it's next attack. So Solomon already used it.
Mm,
No, it's
No.
on my next turn.
No, it still lasts.
So
Yeah.
it goes the whole. It's the whole round.
It's the whole round, dude. Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
Okay.
So I don't get any benefit off of it. It's everyone around me that gets benefit off of it.
Okay. 17.
17. All right.
Yes.
So with that being said,
2 hit. That's 2 hit.
17 to hit. Yeah, it hits.
Okay. 8 force, 1 necrotic, total 9.
You slam it.
Okay, I'll just take out my weapon and just have it ready in case it tries to approach.
Yeah, it's definitely getting its stuffing pushed in. But the next one on the chopping block might get it somewhere else in a minute. I'd say with Thal, it's your turn. But I'd say on this turn, roll me a perception. Actually, wait a minute. No need for a perception check. Your inner voice actually says something to you. Are you planning on leaving the ship soon?
In a moment, why?
Because not everyone's off the ship.
Who's here?
Something else that I've been sensing a while, but I wasn't totally sure until everyone left the ship.
Tell me where it is so I can get rid of it.
It's in the lower decks. I can't sense it anywhere farther than that. It's kind of hazy. This squid creature's kind of throwing around a lot of weight.
I'm gonna make a break for the lower decks, and before I do so, I'm going to shout at my jackals as soon as they're within range of this thing, start attacking it. They have pack tactics, so I'm just gonna start bolting down the fucking ship. See if I can find anything.
Down there. Yeah, you take dash action and you're down there, and you see the harpy as like supplies and things go flying around. You kind of see her just kind of like freaking out internally in the basement area. Your suspicions were correct.
I'm gonna take a leap and just call at it, and just gonna open my arms and see if I can take this thing to run it out with me.
Roll charisma.
Okay. Let's see how well this wife will talk. Damn it. Okay. It's probably gonna end badly.
14. It accepts some stuff as it just kind of bolts out of the room, and kind of when it starts seeing the heavy amounts of water leak in, it begins to kind of attempt to crawl on your back.
I allow it.
Also, do you also involve the weasel in what is going on?
You know, if it's not able to help anyone else, just keep it in range in order to jackal to have pack tactics.
Alright, that's completely doable. Alright, so with that being said, the jackals are going to attempt to attack the creature.
I put the...
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. So they... Alright, now we're reconnected. I think that was just a universal online problem I had.
It might be Discord.
Yeah, but it's like the stream also had problems. So for 18 and 23, they both hit for damage. And with that being said, they both roll a d4 -1? Question.
It's +1 to hit, I believe.
You sure? Because it says -1 and Giant Weasel has a +1.
Oh, then I get a 1 then.
Just pray they don't roll a 1. It's weird. I
They
would
get -1.
Yeah, that's so weird. And
Oh,
that was
goddamn.
almost a 1. So 3 and 1 damage. Bark, 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 bark. Actually, wait a minute. I just remembered. They have advantage, right? So that was technically just one of their things.
Yeah.
Not 20 on the other guy.
He's fine.
I don't even know I'm rolling this just to see if he gets double nat 20s. So yeah.
Probably.
So same damage no matter what. So 3 and 1. Yeah. So 3 and 1. The weasel's participating. This is the last minute confirmation.
Yep.
Alright. So the weasel, who actually doesn't have a negative on this, and actually is a +3.
It is surprising.
Yeah, it's a giant weasel, as a correction. It's got an 18 to hit with a D4 +3. 7 damage. Did way more than the jackals combined.
But I also have advantage due to Guiding Bolt.
I will roll to see if it gets a crit. It does not get a crit. And I will say, after the string of damages, including the giant weasel, this beast is now bloody.
Mm.
Before I end my turn, I call my pets good boys.
Alright, with that being done, the next person on the chopping block is going to be Wild Fawn, Sun Kappa. Fester and False are just going to take attack actions. The rest of them are just going to kind of move simultaneously. And the two humans, well, one's going to join them, not going to lie. We're all just going to start moving to this side of the map together. and this guy is also going to join them. So they're kind of out of harm's way. False and Fester are going to make attempts at this creature. That's a hit. From Fester. This captain is really fighting back. And because we're going by the standard rules, False finally hits as well. Let's roll 4. Alright, so 15 damage. And then the other guy is going to take some shots with his pistol. Both hit. That's just 10. Alright. The squid's going to make its attempt. And it's going to make... What is this thing going to do? I'd say at this moment, it is going to make 4. I'd say it's going to make 4. Let me double check this. Oh, damn. Yeah, it's gonna make 4 attacks. Hit, 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 hit. Alright. So... I'm gonna be honest with you, Jess. The weasel, the 2 jackals, and False Angel are all dead.
God damn.
It cracks off 4 attacks simultaneously, slams them collectively on all sides of the one side, not only doing damage to the ship, but killing False Angel, the 2 jackals, and the weasel. Fester looks on and screams in rage. Almost as though he was struck with damage himself. It's like, he prepares to shoot this thing with another harpoon as it begins, Jaeger's turn.
Alright. Jesus Christ, those things are nasty. I reload another one. Take a pot shot.
Take your shot, brother. Take it.
You have advantage, right?
Yeah, actually, yes, you do. It's until his next turn, so 2 players still have advantage on striking this thing until it reaches Zed's turn.
Sweet. 24.
Hits.
Right. Another 7 on it.
Alright. Nothing else?
After that, no. I just ducked behind cover again.
Alright. With that being done, I believe it is I believe it is going to be Grinda's turn. Considering your actions, Grinda, or did you pass out? Alright, just to keep it moving.
Okie dokie.
Oh, no, she's talking. I can't hear
Yeah, she might be on the
Can
Instagram
you hear
because it
me?
does that sometimes. Hello.
Hello?
her. Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. I will see. Let's see.
I'm gonna just turn on Spotify because the thing is busted. Just when I thought our problems were over.
Um, I guess, okay, I just want to know why it's attacking us. Could I roll a history?
Like a memory check?
Just to understand, like, why would a giant squid try to attack us? Whether that be for food or just for fun.
I'd say you can roll an investigation. I'd
Okay.
say that will help you out more, but an insight check is also available. I recommend the investigation, though.
They're both the same mod,
Oh.
so.
With a 15, I'm going to straight up say that you see something on its, like, on it. Almost like implanted into this creature. And it is like almost like kind of a small looking thing. It looks almost,
Parasite?
no, mechanical.
Ah.
And with that being said, do you want to do anything for the rest of your turn, or is that it?
I'll try to. How can I get closer? Do I go on the ship to get closer?
Yeah. I mean, default.
I
yeah.
wouldn't recommend it. Listen, poor weasels on the floor.
So watch out for
Um,
the dead weasel on the floor.
I mean, I tell the weasel it then. I'll tell you to tell the weasel.
Weasel's dead.
Oh,
I said poor weasel for a
Base,
reason, woman.
base damage killed it.
well, I'll just still tell you anyway. I, I, I don't know if my eyes are deceiving me, but there seems to be something driving this squid into a rage. It's like it kind of squints and puts one hand, the one that's now holding Strider. It is like,
Oh, so you just didn't let go when you casted the spell.
yeah. I did not let
Did
go.
you get on the ship?
No. They're still up in the dock.
But
They didn't move yet.
Granda kind of squints and like points to like the glistening mechanical object that probably is tiny to not be too noticed unless someone looks. But it's right there, and then that would be
You want that to be your turn?
yeah. I can't really do anything. Oh no, it's running away.
All right, with
It's
that,
going on land.
it's going for Jaeger. Oh no.
Not yet.
Zed, it is now your turn. What are you gonna do?
How's the squid looking?
Very bloody, very beaten the fuck up.
Calamari.
It looks like it's gonna try something else other than attacking next round. I'll just say that.
know.
Let's see. Da, da, da.
I'm curious,
Yeah.
Adam. Is it size? What's class size? Is it? Is it
Huge.
bigger than a monk?
It's
Huge?
huge. Yeah, it's just huge.
Okay, no,
Okay.
I was gonna try using that thing.
I mean, you can
Okay,
try,
put me
but
next
still.
to Solomon.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna go whack at it for one attack and then bonus action spiritual weapon. So I'm gonna roll my physical attack first with my warhammer. So let's see.
We're jumping into the water now.
Yeah.
D20.
It's salt water, so it's
strength.
actually good for our wounds.
Okay, that's a 23 to hit.
Hits.
Yeah. I'm using one hand because I have shield in my other hand, so that's a D8 plus strength. Okay, for 7 damage, and then my spiritual weapon is gonna for a bonus action, so D20. I think it's to hit, so I have to roll an attack. Yep. Okay. So same thing. Plus. Or. Oh, whoops! Forgot to put in the thing again. Every time. All right. Nat 20 for the spiritual weapon.
Nice.
So D8 plus. Do I add anything for this?
You just add an additional, whatever die, like,
Plus.
just one additional die. As it's crit.
No, I'm reading the thing. Plus spellcasting modifier, which is 2. I think. Spellcasting modifier is my wisdom, I believe. So, and another D8. Forgot to put 2. So, 8 damage for the spiritual weapon of using force damage.
Alright.
Alright.
So its full damage is 8.
So, for the spiritual weapon, yeah, 8 force damage. For my warhammer, it's 7. So a
Alright.
total of 15.
Alright, you got it. And then, after that, pretty sure that's your turn. So, Solomon, what you gonna do?
So Solomon's first thing. Well, Solomon begins moving 2 to his left. 2 squares to his left.
Gotcha.
And now he's gonna rage to avoid to avoid healing his allies. So, rage ability takes 2 for damage as more steam gets created by Solomon, and
see.
Solomon's gonna use the power of 2 hands in order to stab this thing.
This is just the epic moment of just like the One Punch Man equivalent of I get to use both my hands for this attack.
Exactly.
So you rage. When you conjure your rage, since you're using the fire ability, I will state that for you, Zed, who's in the water, you feel like there's a strange amount of like it just suddenly got warmer in the water.
I look towards Solomon, like, and then just kind of nudge myself away a bit.
But no, like as it's getting warmer, you like I mean really warm in the water as you see Solomon, like there's bubbles coming off of him, like almost like that, and almost like billowing steam is coming out of like for the view of like Jaeger.
Oh jeez.
But other than that, I will say that yeah, make your attacks.
That's
Seafood
good.
soup.
Seafood soup.
I'm guessing a
Never heard of
17.
this attack.
17 hits.
So 15 damage.
Zurich will prepare this thing with great, what's the word? Enthusiasm.
And how much damage from the air aura?
2.
Alright, so with that ding done, boom! You hit it with a force of damage. It is very much going to death's door. And I'm guessing that's the end of your turn as you make a shock wave of rage as you swing, swing, swing.
Yep.
Strider, it is now your turn. You see steam rising out of the water and the ship is beginning to drastically sink. You saw the death of a man that you didn't get to really know as much, but just violently get slammed into the ground, die immediately on the ship, as well as like 3 other animals that have done nothing, but like it did attack the squid, but only in defense of others. As Fester begins to kind of yell out in pain.
Which one was Fester?
The captain, who's on the harpoon, on the other side, overhears these.
Oh, whatever.
They
Find
moved.
someone else
They
to drive
moved.
the ship.
Yeah, they kind of moved the other harpoon at some point to the back of the ship. Stratus turn. Stratus turns on fire.
Strider.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Good to hear from the living again.
Okay. Look to the rest of the party. Am I supposed to jump in the water or am I fine here? What are,
I will say,
that
from
thing
your
has a
point
hat?
of view, you did see 2 of your allies just walk straight into the water, and they're kind of under the water right now.
We are drowning as you speak.
Yeah, you got a couple turns.
Just like Inosuke choking on his
I got
blood.
like a whole 4 minutes. I'm fine. D&D base rules. Each additional point of your constitution, you get an additional minute.
Do I even have a decent constitution? Let me check.
Minimum
Sorry
1.
bastard who in this game who gave themselves a negative in con.
I'll fucking do it
got
again.
Yes. Yes, the -3 in con. You gotta get that sacrifice for the min-max.
You gotta
You
lose
gotta get
health
that
when you
glass
level
cannon.
up.
Slum, as much as you
You gotta get-
denied, I know for a fact you're a masochist.
Either way.
Probably at that
Get
point.
that glass cannon build.
It is Strider's turn. What do you intend on doing?
A negative health
Even a
This
glass
thing
barbarian.
looks
cannon,
like
glass
it's on
pop
death's
rocket.
door, but it's still fighting back.
I'll just blast it again.
Alright, go for it.
Wherever you
He's gonna
go, I will follow, because I did not let go.
He's gonna shoot his
Yeah,
garbage.
Well, he's gonna lift his arm and I'm just gonna fling off.
Rider's not that strong.
Hits.
Like, it's kind of why he doesn't want to go into the water because drag you in there.
Go for it.
Strider, I believe in your DPS abilities. It's bloody. You just need to finish it off.
You just gotta not miss.
6 damage.
Yeah. that necrotic damage has done like the minimum this whole time.
Hey, 2 damage or 2 damage, according to you.
Hey, it works.
Yeah.
As long as it's getting something in, we're getting something out.
Okay. That'll be the end of my turn.
No, don't worry, Solomon. We got this.
Exactly.
Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. is you just
Almond
hear a bunch of
charging
gurgle,
up the
gurgle,
water.
gurgle.
I'll wild shape to save you if I have to.
So either way, Strider,
have-
you blast him. With all, it is now your turn confirmed. You walk up the stairs with the harpy, and as you walk up, you see the tendrils coming down, and you kind of go down below decks really quick as it slams the ship hard. Water is hitting the back of the ship. It is just like hitting you guys hard. As you force your way up, you do see the smashed corpse of False Angel and the remaining furs of your dead creatures. You don't really see the bodies as they just kind of evaporated in the magic, but the furs are still there. And as you see, Fester cry out in pain, and you see your group begin to fight as steam billows out of the water. Like, a whole 6 seconds has passed, and a lot probably went down when you went below decks, it seems.
Okay. I'm gonna try to communicate to the harpy. Can you grab those furs for me? And I gesture her to fly off my shoulders.
Roll charisma.
Because here's the thing. I think the squid will have an opportunity to attack off of it.
No, it wouldn't. It just is that even in that situation, it's it's just the situation is like it spends its movement and it's actually picking up the furs, and they're in 3 different spots, so it's not really gonna move out this turn.
17.
Oh no, it's Brent. It's Brent.
So it's
It's
17.
Brent again.
It says, okay, and then it goes.
Thank you.
And then it goes over to the furs and begins picking it up. The tentacle creature is slowly shifting its attention away from the harpoon shooting asshole and the dead bodies it just made to the fuckers under the water kicking the shit out of it.
Hit me, cow.
If I take a move action, will I get into a range of hitting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Blood for the cat god.
And with that, as soon as I get within range, I'm going to cast Flame Blade, and I'm going to make a hit for it.
Alright, so you're just moving 1 square?
Yep.
Alright, you move 1 square, you have Flame Blade, you're in reach of one of its tendrils. What are you gonna do?
Make us take a swing.
All
Let me see if I can hit.
Attack.
Goddamn 11.
I am sorry, ma'am. I really am. That's a miss.
My pride.
Alright, but other than that, I will say one of the humanoids is dead. The other 4 are actually not in range to see what happened. They're actually kind of away, so they don't know what happened on the ship. But I will say that our captain's gonna take another shot, and it's a hit.
He is out of here.
He is out of there! Mentally, I mean. Psychologically, he is fucked. But other than that...
His soul begates his body.
And then the port is also loading up another shot in his gun, and he's gonna take another shot.
What would you do if I didn't say? What would you do?
It's like, get out of my port! Pa, pa, pa.
Early in the morning.
He hits both times. Ten damage. 10 damage. 10 damage.
No, better yet,
I have a question.
I'm gonna
Yes, sir.
post it.
Actually, no. Just something to guess. If it's what the CR the squid is, he's a druid, so he could become the squid theoretically.
Alright, so
I-
yeah. Let's,
It'll
you
be
can
a-
send the question
It'll
if
be
you
a
want.
while.
Yeah, that'll probably
if
be
this
until you're
giant-
level 18.
What if this giant squid is a druid?
What is a
Demonstrate.
giant? What is a druid?
They're monstrosities, I think.
Ah,
Alright, so that's what happens. His buddy is going to assist. He's going to move a couple of squares. Oh, that motherfucker's dead. He's going to move a couple of squares to the captain, and he's going to crack off a shot with his short bow.
Consider a gargantuan beast.
He only gets the one attack. It hits. Four damage. And I will say, this is the squid's turn. The squid, I will say for Zed and
Mm.
Solomon. You see a foul-looking ichor just surround you. You are covered in You're covered in darkness. It's
They
shot
got
right
inked
at you.
on.
It's
gonna run
heavily
away.
obscured, but I'm gonna say this right now. It's gonna attempt to dash action out of there, and
I
I will
I
say,
knew it.
my
I
reaction on it.
knew it.
and I am gonna say right now that you, Zed, and Withal both have opportunity attacks right now. Unless somebody
Hmm.
has something
Taking-
else, the best Withal will be able to do is CR1 unless she is a moon druid. Yeah. But I'll say right now, roll opportunity attacks, all three of you.
Can I attempt to grapple
Yeah.
it? And then
I
opportunity
got
attack
19.
runs away.
Technically, yes, you can attempt. That's a hit.
Mm.
An opportunity
No.
attack with what? Any spell, weapon?
Are you a warcaster?
Let me see. I could double check, actually. That'd be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Unnatural 20.
E.
All right, so
Uh,
it's gonna. Oh, it has actually disadvantage. Remember?
Yep.
You
could do dex
thought
if
it
you
was
want.
worthless. So yeah.
Oh no,
It's 10, so it's so
Yeah.
you grab it. It is not fully leaving just yet, or at least it's gonna take you partially with it.
I can't remember if I
slowed
do something attack it with a spear.
All right, go for the attack.
Yeah, you still have a flame blade up. It lasts for like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'll just use that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I mean, already, it's just is it disadvantage to attack?
No. Actually, for you,
Okay.
yes. For you, yes.
I'll
I
roll
just
another one
remembered
then.
because of the stuff. Yeah, it would be disadvantage. Shit. But at least you get the opportunity.
Well, that one's. Yeah, I got 19 and a 20, so.
Why is this thing
19
fucking hate me?
Roll the damage for you, and just try to tap on one of the bots when you put the slash in the R. Just click on one of the bots at the top. That's easier.
A 9.
That's a 4.
A 9.
I'll say
no, wait.
since you're slowing it, like Because I'd say if you grappled it, it actually can't move, by the way. It actually can't, though. Actually, I'm going to double check to see what happens if a huge creature gets grappled.
I think it just takes me with it.
If huge creature is grappled by a normal sized creature.
I think it just moves at reduced movement speed at that point.
I kind of want to say that because that makes the most amount of sense. But at the same time, it's not super duper strong. Oh, no, actually it is. Never mind. Screw me. Sorry. Let's see.
Pulls the Hercules.
He's gonna yeet him in the sky. Just like those orcas.
To be fair, though, that inking was pretty much its full action, so.
Yeah.
And it's got a bonus to dash, but to be fair, it's just if it is dragging you, it's just back to base. But the base is still 60 feet of swimming.
Damn it.
So you kind of stopped it from going 120, but at the same time, it sucks. And it's 20 feet radius cloud, so.
You know what's the best part? They would know where it's at because I'm about to make another fucking fire bubble right now.
Oh, Jesus. No, you're just dragging the heat with you. The steam is just going with you.
He's farting in the bathtub, goddammit.
Let's see, that makes sense. Creature size, who's had a contrast. Grappling rules does not say anything about size other than grappling. One size larger, half speed during. Oh, yeah, so basically, yeah, just half speed. It can still move.
Yep.
So, yeah, when it takes its dash action, which is its thing because of the ink, it still moves the whole.
All spaces.
Yeah, let's see how far it's gonna go. One. Let's say,
I think it goes off the map.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It starts going out here, and you're going with it.
Hey, wait a minute.
But I'd say at this moment, let's see. After you took your opportunity attacks and it took all its movements, the top one on the list, Jaeger. It's like it's getting away, but you see that steam cloud.
Is it submerged underwater completely, or is
It's still somewhat visible. It's still within the shore region of it, so you could still see it. But I think next round is gonna be in deeper water, even being grappled by Solomon. And you could still hit it. I'd say at this range you could still hit it.
far would that be?
I'd say just to hit it, 95.
Alright, I'll move 6 feet up. I mean, not 6 feet,
Like
6 squares up, 30 feet up, pretty much.
You want to climb on the crates and pull a badass to keep moving?
Well, I assume this is still dock, so I'm just going on the end of the dock on the side here.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like over here?
Yeah,
Or-
6.
Okay.
Alright.
Like about
The last one, I just reload the last bolt, chuck it in there, and take a pot shot again. 24.
hits. Roll that damage, buddy.
Oh, that should be a 10, not a thing.
You said 10?
Yep.
It hits true, but it still keeps swimming.
Just keep
I will let you. I will send you how much HP it has, so you don't feel very gypped in this moment. I sent it under the table.
This, well, I was gonna do this without the spot info, but I go blast. It's getting away.
At this moment, the next person on the chopping block that could still hit it is next one on the chopping block that could still hit it is Grinda. What are you gonna do?
Actually, what's my range on that? How far is it from me?
Where? How
Let's see.
far? This
It should be
I'd say
60.
straight
I
hit
could
60.
I'll take another guiding bolt attack on it.
When it's your turn.
How far is it
It's
from
after
Grinda?
Grinda's. 50.
Okay, let me just check my inventory.
Oh yeah, I haven't tried it.
Yeah,
Gonna check it.
that would be nice. I got a
Just
dagger,
shook
but
it.
that won't do anything. I mean, I could try though. That's as much.
You can
See,
do
my
that.
only regret is that we didn't use the crane to drag it ashore.
We'll worry about that when we get to that point.
I will roll to throw a dagger. Why not?
I know for a fucking fact at least that's disadvantage. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah,
let's see
it's
here.
20 to 60, I believe.
She's
You would have
got
to
about
move up
50.
from. She would have to move up a little bit.
It's a 20 to 60. Yeah.
Alright, if you threw it from
It's
here, it's
disadvantage,
disadvantage. Unless you want
yeah.
to move up.
Yeah, if you
Sure.
moved
It's
up.
not near the boat. Why not?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's see how much you got from this angle.
That's
30.
still this.
That's 30.
That's disadvantage still.
Yeah.
Don't matter. I don't really care. Do 20 plus, and then let me see my 6. Okay, 9.
9. Alright, that's a miss. That's a strong, if it's a 9 flat, that's a miss.
No, it was a 9 total. It was like a natural 20 and a 9.
Yeah, that's a, ow. Yeah, you throw that dagger and it is lost in the water.
That's why I used a dagger anyway.
After
I'm not using my spear.
Zoomer. God damn it. Zed, it is now your turn, buddy. You see your ally getting dragged cartoonishly through the water.
I swim as close as I can get, which is 20 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, right about there.
20.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll say you could pop your head above water so you can actually cast it.
Alright. Time to cast my guiding bolt yet again.
Go for it.
Alright, Sekhmet. Let's see how this goes. 20 plus 4. Yeah, 13.
That just hits. Roll that damage,
yes.
buddy.
Alright.
You may or may not kill this thing. You may or may not kill this thing.
16.
Alright, there's no doubt. So how you kill this thing?
Yes.
By the power of Sekhmet, I pull out my Ankh and just sear a Ankh-shaped mark onto it. It's like, yes. Alright, time to get cooking. Yes, swim towards it.
So yeah, as you swim through the warm water, you pop your head out. It's like and say your chant as hard as you can. You connect both hands together, and with a full focusing beam, it slams true, pushing you back actually 10 feet. As it pushes you back 10 feet, the beam strikes this thing right in the eye as it slowly begins to kind of float down to the bottom and then rise up a little bit, as it is now a corpse. I won't lie, for you, Solomon, this would have technically been your next round. You were like sliding with this creature. It was going fast, and now you're kind of getting whipped around a little bit. But you hold true.
Okay, so do I see the pier in the distance?
What'd you say?
The what?
Do I see that pier up there in the distance?
Yeah.
Oh, pier.
You actually want to
Okay,
swim with the
Solomon,
pier.
out of spite, we'll start dragging the corpse up there.
Oh dear.
Zerf gonna go try to help him out if he can reach in time.
Alright. To be fair, you've never really swam before, like in the water this wide, so you just kind of are like whipping around a little bit, but you eventually make it
To be fair,
him.
I'm also wearing heavy armor, so whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
Lord.
I am one
Alright.
medium armor.
You
Should I
guys
roll
make it
athletics?
to you guys make it to shore. No, I'll say this
Okay.
happens
Okay.
over time. Your team members are kind of looking on and like it's like I guess what are you guys doing?
Solomon's
I
stores
prepare-
long sword.
I prepare to get out my cooking utensils.
I try to get my fuzzy balls away from the fucking harpy.
You claim your fuzzy balls back from the harpy, and then you guys exit the ship before it begins to fully sink into the water. Because there is still a surface layer at the bottom, it does not go all the way. It's just sort of in a cropped angle. The ship's underlayer has been struck in such a way where it's perpetually in a state of sinking, or it's just currently just sitting at the bottom, slightly off to the side. You see the dock keeper put his I guess pistol in this case. He just puts it away, just slides in his little holster, and then just it's like it just kind of nods. Good. He looks to his friend, and then just he says something to him, and then he runs off to your other crew members as he begins kind of walking to your other ally, Jaeger, and says, "You all right?"
All good.
All right, that's a mighty fine shooting. And during
Now
this...
it's time to extract as I put the thing on my back.
he was like, "You meet
You
your
see
own."
Zed preparing his cooking equipment already. He's like, yes. It's like, all right, how are we gonna prepare this?
I have no idea.
All right.
Oh, wait.
I get out my curry powder.
Calamari goes by quick.
Oh my gosh, our chance of calamari is escaping.
All I
I'll
know
say
is
this, we're
that
gonna
we
be
have
speaking seafoods real soon.
all I know is that we have a good month's worth of rations here for all of us.
I mean, if you, we could try this thing.
No,
Very
it's, the tentacles are
gelatinous.
wiggling still. They're still wiggling.
That's just.
Okay,
I was like, I will.
Okay,
was
so
like,
first,
yeah,
Strider, help us real quick. I need you to lift with your legs.
yeah, Strider is like way over here.
I'm the one next to you. I'm the one next to you.
Okay, because there's someone else right next to us. I thought that was Strider.
No, that's the dock.
No, that's the
handle.
guard.
That's
Oh.
the dock handle.
I mean, you could probably ask the guard. Who
You
knows? You know what?
You could ask him for help if you want. We could.
Yeah.
I'm
Should we
gonna
all
just make
take
my. I'm just gonna try to make my way around while you guys slice it up.
All right.
No, I was
I'm
gonna do something else. I was gonna bring this up to like the person who was telling us to the dock master.
He's right here.
Yeah, it's like, he
Yeah,
actually
literally
looks
watch
at it
the
and
entire
goes like,
thing.
yeah, I'd say if we can take it up to the people upstairs, you definitely could trade this in and get something mighty out of it. Especially since this creature has been bringing us such problems in the past. I'd definitely say that's
So does
there.
that. So you're saying we can't eat this?
I'm saying you
Oh,
can.
no, we
I'm
could-
just saying you could trade it in and you could mighty get a good reward out of it. But that's up
I
to you.
mean,
We
could
could
we
chop
just
off a
get a
tentacle and
tentacle?
trade in the rest.
Yeah, that's like I don't want to give away an entire ration.
I mean, it's always a possibility where it lost a tentacle in fighting, and we still have some rations
Okay, then
and
cut
stuff
out its
for
beak.
me.
It got a beak. It got a beak.
I'm
Cut out
just
a
saying, whatever it is, like you can do whatever you want to
Mhm.
it. It's your kill.
I-
I just helped. It's like he as he
Solomon's
pulls out his
gonna-
weapon again and then pulls it out and starts putting things inside of it
Take
and
the
he puts
beak.
it away.
Wait, I have a question.
can't
Do I see
regenerate
the
that.
harpy at this point?
take off a
No,
tentacle.
I'd say right now your focus is way off the harpy. Grinda, what are you trying to do?
Ignore that.
Person coughing to
I'm gonna
death.
cut off a.
Ignore it. All
What's
right.
in my inventory? Give me a minute.
So yeah, you cut off.
I take out-
Whoever wants to cut off a tentacle, you may cut off a
I
tentacle.
want to go. Grendel's gonna make their way over. It's gonna probably take like 5 business days, but
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Business
11,
days.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
this is like walking around my school to my next class.
Yes, that means we have like 6 turns before she gets here.
39, 40, 41, 42.
Unless I dashed.
Yeah, it's like it's 42, so I'm saying it's like alright, so you got 6 squares, it's like so it's
If I dash, how many squares do I get?
12, so 3 turns.
Okay.
if you dashed you would get about you get about 6. Which is like if you took your standard actions, I definitely say you would have just gotten there in like 12. And you didn't dash. If you dashed, you'd be winded as hell, but you definitely would have gotten there in 6 rounds. Just like
Yeah, we'll just dash. I mean, I just want a slice.
Zurich pulls out like a freaking cleaver. It's like, all right, let's see, how am I gonna do this? Holding a tentacle about as big as his waist. It's like,
I'm gonna give a portion to my spooter.
It's like, all right, let's see. Should I make a strength check for preparing this thing because it's huge?
I'd say Strider and Withal, do you want to say anything to each other, considering you're next to each other?
Did you know there is a harpy below deck?
Harpy?
You're not there.
You're not there.
You're like
no?
a half a mile across.
I got
Oh, you
that
just
hearing
hear
is
from
like,
the back. It's like what?
It's like chocolate.
trigger
It's
word.
harpy.
No, I didn't.
It shouldn't
Well,
be great
she
for,
was
like,
down there.
surrogates. Anyways.
Wait,
Next
are
thing.
you saying that was the same
wait,
one?
that reminds me. Solomon, do you have a sword?
Wait a minute. I don't like this harpy a lot. It took my stuff.
I'll say
Shouting this
definitely whoever
coffee.
wants a piece
I'll-
of the kill, they will add it. They can add it to their inventory. There's enough to go around. It's a giant squid, so you guys could do whatever you want with it. So if anybody wants a tentacle piece or dissect it, you can. I'm just saying there's a lot to it, so you know if you want to take something before giving it away, you can. I will also
Alright,
say
alright.
that you guys are now close to each other. You see Fester is kind of a ruling person right now as he goes to his group, and they comfort him as his crew.
I wanted blood and ink.
Yeah, I will say that
I mean, you
right
can
now the
probably take the
water
ink
is
back.
black, as well as like when you see the two crawling themselves out of the dock. I will remind you that Zed and Solomon are just covered in black ink, are just like covered in the stuff.
Adam, is this a
Waiting
kraken or is it
for
just a squid?
I
If anyone
alluded
ha-
to it being a possible kraken, but I said right now it's like it's a squid.
If anyone had
Okay.
a diamond worth 300 gold, I could bring them back to life right now, but I don't think anyone around us has that.
Just make it a bigger problem. It's like
No,
it's
no,
alive. Piss everyone off.
I was
Frankenstein
talking about the guy we
limbs.
got, but
Oh,
Okay, because if it was a kraken, this thing would have a pearl worth 30,000 gold.
End game. It's like it's just the end of the game right there.
All right. Everyone who got a tentacle got a tentacle. There we go.
Yay, I got a tentacle.
Do you
I
want
a
it pre-cooked
tentacle.
or you want it
I
raw?
want an ink gland.
I'd say, do you
I'll
wanna
keep it
do?
raw.
Can you revive him?
Revivify is a level 3 spell. Is it? No, wait, yeah, never mind. I don't have
It's
it.
gonna take
Yeah,
me
that's
a
why I was
while to.
curious. Would you have had it if you were like a new level or something? Would it be
Level-
5 or if it would be 6?
I'll look up the thing. D&D IV cleric.
Now,
If he
let's-
didn't multiclass, he would have it. I'm still doing the thing.
Yeah, I'm just
Can-
curious.
Can you get me some blood? Because it's a good alchemy component.
What about its eyeballs?
I mean,
Does not have
a lot-
blood.
No, the eyeballs are. The eyeballs
Yeah, I
are
would
all-
have a 3rd level spell at level 5.
We're all in the water drowning.
I'm glad you guys enjoy the VTT as much as I do.
It's like,
I'm gonna struggle to bring it to my spooter.
I,
like a
I
lot
basically
you can
hand
do with
everyone basically an arm-sized length. Whoever wants tentacle, arm-sized length of tentacle. There you go.
A
That's
mama
one
needs a
for-
good diet.
That's one for Grenda and one for me. Anyone else want a tentacle? Take that as a no. All right.
I mean, if
servings
no
up.
one else
We're
want a
taking-
tentacle, I could take another tentacle.
Yeah, I'd say it'd probably be over here. They clawed it out of there.
All right. I know what sharp tools do you have, Grenda?
I got a spear. I got a rapier. I got some. This is not a sharp object, but I got some alcohol that could knock you legs wobbly, unable to do anything, even if you're rolling that 20.
None of these things I'm not good with. All right, you know what? Fuck it. Hammer time.
I
Let's
mean,
see if I can make this.
what's his? Jaeger has 2 long swords.
Radiant.
Don't tell
I have no
him.
access. You're all the way over there.
No.
you guys
If you look at the map, we've gotten down.
I could try using spiritual weapon again to just turn into a sharp weapon instead.
Only
a
specific,
giant
okay.
giant chef's knife.
No, I'm just gonna.
You know
I'm gonna
what,
waste
since-
my spell slot for that. Actually, fuck it. Just
I was gonna give you
spiritual-
something, but alright.
I
He's just
spiritualized
streaming
weapon,
it.
a giant cleaver to cut off the tentacles.
Just fuming it.
I mean,
So here we
Hey, I
go.
gotta step out for the night.
I'd
Alright.
say right
Alright.
now that the game is coming to a close. I'll talk to you later if anything changes.
Gotcha.
All right, 1 tentacle for you, 1 tentacle for me. Let's see.
I'll let you guys
Uh,
cook those. Straight.
Solomon, do you want any tentacles? Okay then, good talk. I think there's only people around me to talk to, so I guess we'll just be dragging this up.
yeah, I got 2 tentacles. I'm gonna just drag up to my crate.
You know what, I'll take 2 actually. There.
I
Two
I
for
guess we're not selling. I guess we're not selling this.
But we still
I mean,
can.
good,
It
it's
just
just
makes
they
it
said we
lighter
could
for
take what we
them
want.
to send it, you know?
Okay.
But either way, I'd say anything you guys want to ask of the NPCs or anything, or do anything other than carving up this creature?
Well, can I
So is this a
specify
regular
what I'm
sized
carving
squid
up?
or a giant squid?
Yeah. No, it's just I was gonna say it's like we could specify it when I turn out the stream. But if you want to keep it on
Okay.
stream, I'd say like you guys could definitely specify certain parts.
I'll
want-
ask.
I want the ink gland. I want to try to get it. And then I'm going to get 3 vials of its blood.
I'd
Just
say
because Strider mentioned it.
I'd say roll me survival checks for each. I'd say the dissection check of this creature
since I don't plan on using this
Wait,
anytime
vials of
soon,
blood
I'll
is going to
just cast
require
my,
a check.
I'll
Actually,
cast my Tale of the Beyond on him.
I have the DC.
Hmm?
Kraken Ink is a DC 10 for 5 of them, 5 vials. And blood is. One second. Blood is also a DC 10 for 7 vials.
Well,
It's
either way,
tough
who's
as
collecting the
is the
sample? Because
hide
I'm gonna use the thing on you.
and the beak. The beak is hard.
Who's collecting it?
Yeah.
Okay, I will poke you.
Uh,
And you gain for the next 10 minutes intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. So I'm gonna do wisdom for you. And you could, after rolling a d20, you can add the extra die's number to your check. The extra die is the same as the bardic inspiration die. So yeah, that's just it. Whatever check you choose to use it for.
Gia,
Yeah.
am I rolling?
Yeah, roll on the table.
Okay. No, I know, but you still haven't said DC.
Yeah, it's like I'll say the DC 10 for the vials of blood, but I definitely say the gland is like a DC. I'd say to get it perfectly out would be a 20, but 15 is always necessary to get it out without damaging
This
anything.
is for the gland.
Go for it.
Oh, you want
It
the
lasts
entire
10 minutes, so you have the bardic inspiration die for the next 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Alright, that's a 17.
I guess it'd be good for the magic casters to make scrolls with.
Then for blood vials, I said 3, so 3, D20. Wait, do I have that for all the rolls?
Yes, for the
Oh.
for the next 10 minutes you have for the rolls.
Did you want this like alright.
What's his name?
It just cost
well-
me a
well-
bardic inspiration to do it.
The
Can,
17 is for the gland, so I've already declared that. These are for the vials of blood,
Alright, go for it.
which are going to be 12, 21, and 18.
Pass, 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 pass.
Alright.
Alright.
Nice. We have retrieved it. As I hold the glands and everything else up.
Yeah, is there like anything else you guys want to dissect off this creature? Going with Strider, Jaeger. Anybody
I'm
else?
trying not to take too much. I'm trying not to take too much so that we could sell it at a higher price. I think we're good.
I have 2 empty vials now.
Well, I'm good.
Alright.
Slider.
I mean, we can.
Slider.
No. Oh, dang it. No,
Here's
I'm
that
trying
thing they sell at White Castle.
The big whitey castle.
Dang it. I'm ordering a slider right now.
You got
Marble Castle.
Damn it, Pepe.
Marble
Yeah,
Castle.
what? What?
Strider.
the big alabaster castle, home to the slider and many other fries and the nugget rings.
Strider. I am gonna go to the blacksmith for a moment. Whatever bounty we get from this, I'll come back to claim it.
Check inside of its stomach.
Are you sure you want me to do? I'll assist you in checking.
Wait,
I'll
hold
go.
on. Why don't I check it? I've been dissecting it all day. Why not continue?
It's been attacking ships. It might have eaten something valuable.
All right, you guys check that. And I'll say right now, you do find some stuff that are interesting. And I'm gonna end it on something also kind of interesting. Jaeger, roll me an intelligence check.
What, intelligence?
If you have anything based in artificy, then I'd say you can add that as well. Yeah, just intelligence.
Arcana?
Yeah.
Alright, sweet.
I could assist with that.
You could also add the.
All right,
Did you
have
add the
advantage on the check.
bardic? Yeah, you did.
Oh,
Just for like wisdom, charisma, or intelligence rolls.
And that, alright, got you. I will add everything together. A 29 and 18.
You could have used bless too. For on
I don't
yourself.
have
Just,
bless.
just slap it on there.
We already had the other one, we're fine.
I mean, I do
roll
have
me a
guidance though.
D4. It won't be added in any way. I just want to know what you would have gotten if you did try to slap a bless on top of it.
Gonna give me the max, right? No.
It would have been a 31. That would have been just overkill. So as you're pulling out,
wait.
No slots to spare.
We found that our mission was complete and we can go home already.
Oh god.
the Monster Hunter mission complete.
I mean,
is
if I
now
really
on
wanted to
this
overkill
page.
it, I could have given him guidance, and it could have been
But then
a
taking
D4.
bless
Yeah.
too.
It could have just been stacked. But I'll say right now that there's a device implanted on this creature. Just sort of like you saw parts of it on top, but you take out the mechanism, and it was implanted and surgically placed into this creature, and has been
great.
dealing it. It sends vibrations and pain signals to this creature, causing it to be enraged, as well as other things. You've never seen this device, but you can tell how it operates. It was used in a way to control this creature.
Oh,
You know what that means.
I get to tinker with this, and we get to solve a mystery.
And we get a pet T-Rex.
That's where we're gonna end this campaign.
So I have a question. Does Jaeger explain this to us, or did he just pull something out from this thing?
Yes, I
yeah.
do explain anything the GM has told me, just so that way I don't say it again. I will allow him to do that.
Yeah.
Unless he says otherwise.
Yeah.
But yes, I do explain it to you guys, and I don't hide it. That's why, Strider's going on with it.
I'll say right now that yeah, it's just it's some kind of controller that was placed in. It was surgically implanted into this creature, not slapped on, not strapped, or it's not like feeding off this creature. It was implanted in such a way where it deals vibrations to guide it, as well as painful shocks to enrage it and cause it to attack. This thing was definitely controlled, but it was like drone controls. It was like feeding information, but not from any specific like hive mind or like any signal. I'll clarify that. So this thing was definitely just, searching for something, and then it would just cause it pain and immediately start attacking it. And it kind of is shattered at this moment. It's got an onk-sized smash into it. But if you wanted to pull it apart for parts and for your future things you want to build, you definitely could still do that.
How many more you think that we'll deal with this next time? Well, we remember what the main quest is.
I will answer
We were supposed to stop a conflict.
Yeah, no, you say.
We're supposed to start. Yeah, we're supposed to stop a conflict between some giant tribes.
Crabs.
I'll say right now that you kind of got it. You kind of got the gist.
Which I remember thinking that this is a very strange first mission for a brand new party.
It's like, I don't know, man. There's degrees in this. It's like, man, this is a weird thing to give us. And hey, you're not gonna give us shitty missions all the way in the earlier episodes.
It's not like the usual guilds where you gotta rank up in the guild, do like find someone's lost dog or something. It's like, no, we'll go stop an interpolitical war from happening.
Yeah, you guys are good for it. But I will say that for the campaign, you guys got 5,900 XP.
Yay!
That
Level
means you do
5.
level up, yes.
5,900.
And
How
you
much-
get, and you also guys gain an additional 400.
Damn.
So total wise, you guys
Alright.
would definitely have about
So it's
9, 10. Yes,
Alright, 5,600 plus, I assume 63.
let me check
it's
something.
like 4, 2,
Yeah,
Maybe
63
5.
plus 56. It's a lot of XP.
How much is the total? 6,300.
That's 10. No, it's 10,900.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm talking about the one we gained.
53.
What?
So we were
5300.
at 5,600 XP, now we're getting 63.
Okay.
Yeah, 63.
Good.
So we're at
6,300.
11,900.
900. Yeah. Which puts.
Okay, 11,900. That's our
I think
total.
that actually puts us.
No,
Yes,
it's 6,500 for 5. It's 14,000 for 6.
Wow, we're very close though. Oh, shoot.
You guys haven't had combat in a while, so yeah. Plus, this is technically your first real boss fight as a group.
We actually did okay. We finally did okay.
Yeah. We're very close to level 6. But goddamn, I'm
This is
fucking
so
broken now.
depressing. You wanna
Because
see
we
what I've
never
rolled
do
so far?
okay.
I'm gonna show you what I've rolled for my HP historically.
Ooh, nice.
It's very
slightly
depressing.
Over.
I'll just say that.
We
Here,
got
let
a
me show you.
40 now. Oh my.
Hmm.
Oh, you are squishy. You are
I
squishy. Oh no.
Can't wait for your next boss fight.
Told you, I've been doing pretty good with my HP rolls. It's okay, it's not that bad.
For those who are just joining and such, please subscribe. We are currently at 33. We gotta get those numbers up. those are
So
those are low
we're at
numbers.
11,900, 11,600.
11,900.
Okay.
I'll put it
All right.
to
Okay, rolling D8.
I got 7 plus 2, so 9. Ooh,
I got
that
an
is
8
max.
plus 3, 11.
Beautiful.
I could be sufficient DPS as War Cleric.
I have unlocked everything I needed.
I finally unlocked extra attack.
I have finally unlocked an additional 10 to movement speed. I can now walk at the same speed as you guys, if not slightly faster.
I could prepare level 3 spells now. And maybe bring dead people back from if they died recently.
Don't worry, see
But I
how
don't have the money. I don't know if I can bring back the captain. Sorry. Oh well, I think it's already too late for him.
Wait, I thought it was the vice captain who died.
And
Oh, I mean his lover.
Oh,
Nah, not the lover. Neither one of those characters died. It was a different character. I'd say if you want, honestly, don't you? Like, I think you're still missing them. Like, hold on, let me see. What spell is it?
I think he said
Revivify.
revivify, yeah.
Let me double check that real quick, cause
It has to be
Since
within
it
a certain
costs
time
gold.
limit.
Yeah, you need a 300 gold piece diamond for it to consume.
Yep.
That's pretty much the only thing you're really missing. I actually would let a lot of it slide, but the diamond is still wary in my brain.
That's why I said if anyone had any.
Yeah,
Like,
I would have let it slide.
nope.
But nah, the guy's dead. It's not Fester.
Alright.
He's still alive. Fawn, his lover, not dead. New Minotaur, the person that I feel like, other than Fester, you guys had interactions with, not dead yet.
Sun Kappa was my boss.
Sun Kappa was in fact your boss, not dead. Just basically the
Oh,
person
okay.
who had the least amount of. It basically was the Yamcha situation, kinda.
Oh no!
Well, at least it wasn't Krillin.
It was.
Everyone
Oh,
likes
that's when
Krillin.
one of us goes Super Saiyan.
I'd say that's either Sun Kappa. I think that's Sun Kappa. I think New Minotaur is basically like Piccolo.
So far, I've only gotten one decent roll. It's okay. I'm gonna continue rolling.
Yeah. But in any other case, like I said, if you liked what you saw here, please leave a like, share this stuff, throw it everywhere. We are back, and might be back next Saturday. We might be back next Saturday, but
I'm gonna roll with
currently
you.
sitting 50-50 in my brain, because I'm gonna, what's that? Because I might be building a bed, / might be getting extra sleep. I don't know.
Sekhmet has blessed me with the final hit when I asked her for the final hit.
It was before this time.
Yeah, so the thing I posted in the guys in Jaeger's chat is 7 HP for the 7 HP for the
Transquid.
creature. So yeah, like he did a decent amount doing 10 damage, but it was like still at 7. So it was like when you did the 16, it's like, yeah, he overdid it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm turning off the thing. It's like times are on the side, by the way. For if you guys want to know next time, 6 p.m. PT, 7 p.m. EST, 4 p.m. PST. Remember it, love it.
Alright, go
Anything
for
else
your
you guys
walk,
want to say?
I think I could finally
I-
take it.
I shall thank the goddess Sekhmet for blessing me with the power of war. Right.
I guess I'll just
But-
walk
but-
and try to feed, like cleave off a tip of a tentacle and give it to my spooter. I'll cast guidance on myself.
She also got us a medicine, but sadly I did not practice medicine.
Okay, I got one that will barely help me, but you know what? It don't matter. There goes my arm.
See you guys
Alright, it
later.
did not matter.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Should I try rolling animal hand?